feel no loss when we're under the pale moon.
Oh, wrong one. There we go. I did the wrong one.
Hey, put that first tune back
Yeah,
on.
we get it.
Oh my gosh, welcome in. Yeah, it's Sunday.
Put that first tune back on. It was cool.
That's a pretzel, man.
Yeah, no.
I'm just-
Same one every week.
I'm waiting. Well, yeah, it's catchy. I'm waiting for that to go away though, because it costs so much money, and they keep making it more behind a paywall.
You gotta switch to Spotify.
Oh well. Yeah. I gotta figure out Spotify. I need a cheap plan, man.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome. It's Sunday night. We're playing UPM Gaming's Under the Pale Moon homebrew
Yeah.
campaign. Woo! We're in the northeast, man, and we just recapped last week. We'll do it again. That we took
East
off.
and West.
We landed in our airship into a bamboo forest, where we emerged with Amico, and saw some wards broken in the area. The wards were broken. The demons come in. We were fighting demons until we kicked their butts, and then made our way to a little cabin. At the little cabin, we found some items, and we killed an undead. And that's pretty much where we are right now. We are having a long rest, which we're going to be doing soon. And then deciding, do we go to town? I guess we do go to town in the morning at that point. It will be morning at that point. So, being still evening of the previous day, before we long rest, is there anything you want to do specifically? Was there anything still left? I think we had done some spells on the undead there to put them to rest. I think Jackson cast something, and
Jackson did
Clairval
something.
did something.
We did some identifying of the weapons, the cloak that we found,
Yeah.
which I still haven't added to my sheet. I'm not sure exactly how to add it. And then I just long rested. I lost all my hit points. Damn it.
May we had May in the ship. We sent May and Ragnar up in the ship to patrol around, so you weren't on the ground to be attacked by demons at the time. Clairval, what were you saying?
Just at the time.
Yeah, we didn't have you there. We didn't have you trekking with us at the moment.
Well, I'm glad I didn't die while I was gone.
You were safe.
Yes, you were really safe. Yes, you had plot armor. You were right there. What's in the box? Let's go.
So, it is the night before. Do you want to do anything the night before? As you make way to take a rest, take a long rest.
Anything else?
We need to set a watch.
You will need to set a watch, I would think, most likely. You have undead, you have demons in the area.
I'll take the first watch.
All right, who wants to do second and third?
I'll go second.
All right. May's going to be watching from the ship.
So that might be a bit of an issue.
Well, I think you'd have them land the ship to join us. And
Alright, well, I can watch
Why
from
don't
the...
we switch out? Maybe Jackson wants to have some time with the ship, and then May can join us.
There you go.
yes, Jackson's been staring longingly out the window at where the ship is supposed to be up in the sky. So we're gonna let him go back.
ship again.
Well, that night he will trek back towards the ship. You guys will use your ability to talk to May, I'm sure. Send her a message, let her know Jackson's coming. Land the ship. He'll go back up in there. May will come down, make her way over to the cabin, and see everybody there. So we got two watches. Who was the third? Or what were we going to do for the third? Brethren on the third? Okay. All right, let's see. Where we got?
I'm going to sleep soundly.
Found my D6.
About time you slept soundly.
It's about time you found your D6.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
Yeah, last time you didn't have it last week.
Where did I put the rest of the... Oh, son of a bitch. Oh,
Guys
well.
got all these dice and not one d6 anywhere.
Yeah, I know. Man. I thought I had another one. Oh, well. Anyway. Kylok. Take
Yes.
a first watch. How do you want to patrol? What do you want to do? You're
How
in the
long's the watch?
little house. It's a one-story
Yeah,
little
how-
house. It's got a little sand pit, rock garden out front, a couple overgrown bushes, the little pond and whatnot. It's got the 2 sliding doors, one at the front and one at the back.
And it's a farm, so it's away from everything else, right?
Well, it wasn't necessarily a farm, but it's a
Oh.
little cabin. It is away from everything. You're right. A little clearing in the bamboo forest there.
And there's only 2 ways, like one way in and one way out of the area, or no?
I mean, you can go into the area all around through the woods,
Oh, okay.
right?
How long is the watch? About 3 hours?
Yeah, I think that's right. 369. Yep.
Okay, so I will mainly stay in front on the porch, but every half hour I'll take a tour around behind the house and back again.
All right.
Kind of a perimeter search, perimeter look.
So you're on watch. You're past the perception. You're looking for things here and there. Just make sure everything's okay while the guys are inside or whatever they're doing, sleeping or getting general downtime.
Passive perception's a 14, yes.
Your watch goes off pretty well. You don't encounter anything like that. Get towards midnight or so. Wake up May or switch out with May. May goes out. May, what do you want to do for patrol?
Hey, it's your turn. Get up. Stop snoring.
Probably just kind of pace around.
Inside the house, outside the house?
Maybe a bit of both, but I wouldn't go too far outside.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Give me a perception check as you go.
I'm gonna go around the
Let's
outside.
see.
Around the outside. Around the outside.
No, we were all thinking it.
Yeah.
21.
Oh, nice. Wow. All right. You
Got my
patrol.
glasses.
You got your glasses on. You patrol inside the house for some time, and you make your way out every once in a while. With the 21, you hear things far off. To the south, you can hear the sounds coming from the town beyond. So you can hear a lot of every once in a while horses and maybe some chain moving around. Voices of people that kind of carry on the wind far off. One thing that disturbs you is as you're making your way around to the north in the bamboo forest, you think every once in a while you can hear some slight movement, but it's hard to place. You wait for a while and it dissipates. Doesn't seem to come back or show up. Watch goes on for a while, for a good 3 hours or 2.5, until it's up, and Branthren's going to be next.
Yeah, don't worry about that slight movement. It's just panda bears.
Well, I'll let them know about it. Be like, keep an eye over there.
Okay, you give him a direction and some information on what you've seen. Branthren gets up. Branthren, you get the last watch. What do you want to do? How do you want to do it?
I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing and kind of wander around just the perimeter of the house.
Okay, perimeter of the house outside. What? Give me a perception roll there. I got to get up beyond here. I don't have it up.
19.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, same thing. You can hear things from town, sounds over carrying on the wind or whatever from town. As you're moving around and you're paying special attention to the north, where May has shown you everything that she encountered during the night, you start to see movement there, though. Just north of where you are. Shapes in the trees. Humanoid type movement. Very slow, very staggered. And some odd, illegible sounds coming from a good, about 5 figures moving about.
I'm going to make my way back into the house and wake everybody up.
All right. Slowly wake everybody up.
I already took my watch. What do you want?
There's some figures outside the forest.
Kind of figures? Stone figures?
Some humanoid, I count 4 or 5 possibly.
Is Amiko safe?
She's inside.
she's
She's
in
with
here,
you guys.
inside.
Yeah.
I'm asking him, is Amiko
Oh,
safe? He
sorry.
checked on her before he woke everybody up.
Well, no, I didn't wake her up. She let her sleep.
No, don't wake her up. Just make sure she's not been taken in the night. So,
As far as I can tell, she's right there.
all right.
Are they hostile?
They haven't gotten close enough yet, is what I gather.
I'm going
I
to.
just wanted everybody to be prepared.
I'm gonna grab my bow and my swords, and I'm gonna go take a look out. It's out the front. Where did you hear this? Out the front or out the back?
Towards the north.
To the, which is it? The left of the front door, or the? What way's the house face?
I'm not quite sure.
Who are you asking?
Oh, omnipresent.
We need to know DM. Where's the which way?
Mr. Narrator, where is
Front door goes west. Back door goes east.
I have to keep moving my chair over too, so I can fit in the frame.
Did I get you? Did I get you?
My books are way over there.
All right. I can shrink it down.
I was sitting like way over here earlier. Probably half of me.
All right, I'll shrink it down.
That's the way we prefer it, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, you got more room.
Perfect. There we
Yeah.
go. Okay. Yeah, so you said the house is facing west from the front door?
Front door will go west. Back door will go east. North end of the house is kind of where you're sleeping. No window in there or anything like that. South part of the house will face town.
Okay, and you said the doors slide, so it's not
Yeah,
like I can
yeah.
crack the door open and take a look out. So I
Right.
just and you said there's shrubs in front of the house, eh?
Yeah. Little garden.
I'm gonna head for the shrubs. Stealthily.
I will,
All right.
I will follow him.
I got a 14 stealth.
Nice. Okay. What's Brantham
I'm 11.
got? Is that disadvantage too for armor?
Oh yeah, it's disadvantage. That's 11 with the disadvantage.
All right. Let's
Now
listen.
stop to put his armor on.
Oh.
Or we
You
take
heard
5
heard
minutes?
me say I grabbed my swords and my bow.
I know, just making sure that you
I did
remembered
not
that you didn't
stop
have
to put
your
my
armor
armor
on.
in. Even though we haven't started combat, so it would take me 1 minute. I should already be dressed now.
Well, I just rolled a
Wow.
natural 20,
Okay.
so I hear you no matter what. So you can make your way out, you and Brantham.
Except they have a disadvantage against perception on me because I have the cloak on.
Fair enough. All right, you they do not detect in any way, shape, or form, as you're able to sneak out of the house and kind of across a little clearing into some bamboo trees to the north. Brantham follows you, but he is not quite as stealthy. He makes a couple noises with his armor, which you can tell up ahead as you get closer. The figures kind of do look in your general direction and begin to make their way there. Upon seeing them, you see gaunt figures with skin stretched over bone, large red eyes, big god or teeth mouths. You would know from your experience just adventuring into whatever, these are ghouls. They are undead. They are rather ravenous creatures. That can bite, claw, and even have the ability to paralyze.
Okay, so being that I know them from adventuring,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm assuming they're probably native to this region. Do
Undead?
they normally? Well, are they just wandering for no reason? Like
Oh.
we found the lady hanging out in the graveyard
Yep.
earlier.
Mm-hmm.
She's only been here. Are
True.
these ghouls known to be in this region? Like, do they enter people's houses or no?
Well, give us a roll.
Or what?
Let's get a wisdom-based roll up here. See what you know.
Okay, what's my wisdom?
Oh shit.
You don't know nothing.
I got a 9.
Yeah.
See?
These are the questions you ask yourself at night in the woods.
Well, because I just want to know, because like if they're common to this area,
Mm-hmm.
people sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going into everyone's house every night and killing people.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure.
But
with the 9.
people outside hiding behind bamboo trees might be at risk. Just saying.
Especially when they're loud, yes.
Especially if they're in armor and clanging through the open field between the bamboo and the house.
Yeah.
You know, it's like bears don't normally enter people's houses, but you know, if you're out at night, they might eat you.
As Kylo sits in the bush and ponders this pretty stealthily, Branthrin, you're pretty sure you've been made. You see them start coming your way. Not that they've picked you out by any means, but they've heard something over there.
You should definitely talk to them. I'm just kidding.
I don't think they're going to understand anything. Okay, so I am going to just, being that I've made, I'm going to try and make my way back towards the bushes front.
Okay, alright, gotta run back. Alright. Are you stealthily doing so or just going?
I will attempt to be stealthily.
Alright.
With a 17.
Nice, okay. Still have technically a 20. As you make a break for it and go back towards the front of the bushes, you elude them for the most part, but they still see movement. Something had gone that way, and they're sure of it. They make their way over to near where Kyloke is and then turn their attention down south towards the cabin where you had gone, drawing them that direction. Kyloke, you notice as they start to leave the bamboo forest and enter the clearing towards the house below. Not running at any means. They're in a little group and they're kind of still wandering.
While the people in the house have been alerted, right? So,
Yep.
I'm gonna just stay here and observe right now.
All right, Branson, you come back in the sliding door, I would assume, or are you hiding out front of the house?
Yeah. I'm going to, at this point, go in and let them know what's going on.
All right, so he comes back in. He's sure he's not followed. He thought he was pretty stealthy. So he comes back in and tells you that there was a pack of ghouls in the north, up in the woods. Kyloke's pretty well hidden in it. He don't think they saw him.
Where's Kylo?
He disappeared off into the bamboo forest.
Is he all right?
As far as I know,
Are
he
you
was
all right?
super stealthy.
The message? Yeah, I'm fine. They're moving toward the house though. There's five figures, and they're ghouls.
We got 5 ghouls moving towards the house. Okay, how much time do we have?
75 seconds maybe. Give or take a minute.
Give or take a minute.
They're on the front lawn.
Yeah, ghouls
Get
on the
off my
lawn.
lawn.
So they're here.
They're here. Yeah, they're
Okay.
facing away from me currently, heading toward the house.
Okay. Amako.
I don't know if they're gonna pass the house or if they're gonna actually enter the house.
Amako, get to the center of the building.
Okay.
If they start coming towards the house and look like they're going to start coming in, we'll go out and we'll face them outside as opposed to in here, so we've got a fallback position.
All right. She says, sounds good. Stands in the center.
We're going to keep in regular touch with Kyloke
Okay.
through message, just so that we know if they're coming to the house or not.
All right.
And
Oh my God! Natural 20 again. Having seen,
That's
that's not a 2.
that was a 2.
he showed us a 2.
Out of 0.
Yeah.
All right, making their way down to the house where they've seen Branthrin last. They start looking around and whatnot. Using a natural 20, they can decipher movement behind the sliding door and start making their way over there very slowly. You guys inside the house, you can hear them approaching, as you can hear things, twigs breaking, things crunching underfoot, and as they get closer, start to see shadows upon the door.
They are approaching the door.
All right, then let's go fight them outside.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this is the fight the bard loves. Undead. Oh my god. Useless. All right, so I'm gonna open the door And I'm going to cast a spell if I can get first action.
Okay, so at that point, if we're going to do actions, because they know somebody's in there, and you're aware they're out there, so initiatives. We'll do everybody.
15.
20.
I rolled an 11.
Where's my notepad?
18.
Oh, nice. All right. Okay, so we'll do Kyloke
Oh,
with the 20. We'll do May. 18. Clairval with the 15. Branthrin with the 11. And the creatures with the 5.
nice.
All right, so Kyloke, I assume you're just watching at this point. You see that they make their way up to the front until what time is you can see the door rip open and Clairval in the doorway.
Okay.
May, you're inside the... Oh, you gonna move?
Yeah, I'm gonna notch my bow and shoot at one of them.
Oh, okay. Shoot from the woods through the clearing over to the front.
Yeah, because right now they're focused on Clairval.
Yes.
Just open the door. Where's my character sheet? That is a 21.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice. All right, take a good shot from the woods.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one I shoot. You pick. It's a D8. Where's my D8? So that one takes 11 points of damage.
There you go.
Second volley
Okay.
is a 19,
Yeah, there you go.
and that's an 11 again. So I locked their car.
Locks the car, opens the door, locks the car. All right.
Something going down in the neighborhood. I gotta make sure my door's locked. Ghouls and arrows and shit.
All right, you shoot arrows from the woods. Toot. Hit one of the ones near the back of the pack approaching the house, which will turn its attention back towards you. May, you were inside this little cabin. It's a rectangle-shaped cabin. The door at the front is near Clairval. He's got it wide open. You can see creatures outside. As well, there's a back door on the opposite side of the cabin. So the front door's to the south, but on the west. The back door's to the north, but on the east, if that makes sense.
Is anybody watching the back door?
No.
Okay. Do we think they're gonna try to get into the house though?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my gun and stand outside the back door just in case.
Okay. Yep. Slide the back door open. Step outside, just in case. See what's going on. Clairval.
Like, it's the other entrances. So if they
If they
around.
split up and come in, yep.
If
Yeah.
you hear 3 blood-curdling screams from the front, please come and shoot the things. Because it means they're killing us.
Open the door. How many are there?
When you open the door, we're gonna let you see 3.
Right. Cast Bane on all 3.
Nice.
And I'm going to step out of the doorway so that I'm outside, letting the person behind me take up the room doorway.
Okay. Move out into the side. Bane automatically on all 3, I assume.
Yep. They get a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Nope. Not gonna do it with 8. They're gonna fail. They're gonna be baned. You move out into the side. Branthrin. Again, you're inside the little cabin. May went out the back door. Clairval goes at the front door. Kylo's still in the woods.
I will follow out the front door and I will attack the one directly in front of me.
Nice. Okay.
I fire along the sword. Ah, so close. It's a 9. It was almost on a 20.
All right, you make your way, make your way out. Just start.
It just rolled.
No problem. All right, Creatures.
Okay, I get a second hit though. I do
Oh,
get a
yeah,
second
I
hit.
forgot, I
Yeah.
Sorry.
There we go.
Oh, that's
that
better,
was a
yeah.
17.
Nice, that's better. Okay, miss with the first one, follow up with the second. Hit him hard.
Yeah, so I will. That's a 12
Nice.
plus my fire damage
Mm.
d6. Oh, 13.
13 total? Okay, cool. Nice. All right. And you strike into him with the sword. Boom! You do the fire damage. You see it go off. Seems to work on the creature, affect the creature. Creatures themselves, 2 at the back of the pack, not the 3 engaged with the actual cabin itself, but were fired upon by Kylo, turn around and start running back towards Kylo. They're like in a frenzied run. They move pretty quick. They're going to get a good... get pretty much all the way back to you. They start entering the woods where you are, let's say, on your turn. Back at the cabin themselves, the one that Branthrin fought is going to attempt to bite him. And oh, and gonna miss. Nope, not gonna do it. With a 12. Nope, not gonna do it. He bites out at you. The other 2 are gonna as well go between you and Clairval. So we'll do that one on Clairval. Nope. For 11, not gonna hit you.
Nope.
Other guy back on Branthrin. Ooh, with the 20, not natural.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, one guy's gonna bite into you for 4 points of damage. And the bite's a good one. So he bites into you, just takes a chunk out of you as he bites in. No other effects go off at the moment. Back to the top of the round. Kylo. Creatures
Okay,
enter the
so they're-
woods.
They're still a slight distance ahead of me.
They're pretty close to you. They run from the cabin into the woods where you are. They've seen
Okay,
you
so-
because you fired upon them.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let me work this all out with you, and then we'll spring it. Okay, I'm gonna put my bow away,
Interaction.
draw my swords.
Oh, I can't do 2 interactions.
Okay, well, okay, so just listen to me. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going
Okay.
to put my bow away. I'm going to run, not in their direction,
Mm-hmm.
but toward the house.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn when I get, because I can run 60 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn. My next turn, I'm gonna draw my swords, and I'm gonna go after one of them. Understand how that's gonna work? So I'm not gonna attack this round.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run from them,
Yep.
but I'm gonna turn and attack on the next turn
All right.
with
Fair
focus
enough.
swords.
Your interaction this turn is putting your bow away. Your interaction on your next turn will be drawing your swords.
Sure.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna attack.
Yep.
But I'm also making a movement this turn.
What you
Yeah.
can do if you want to is move first, fire
Okay.
with your attack, then put your bow away, and then next turn pull your swords
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
and get a free attack.
Okay. So I
Go
get
for it.
do I get both attacks, or I use one of my
Technically
attacks
both.
as- Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna run
Shoot the
towards the
bow.
house at
Yep.
the angle. Are you going more towards the back door?
Sure, whatever's
Makes
easier.
sense.
Like
You go on a
I'm further
diagonal.
South,
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm further south than north, then I'll head south.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll turn and fire.
Yep.
Put the bow away, and that'll be the end of my turn. Then I'll pull my swords and I'll attack.
Yep.
In the next turn.
Go for it.
Okay. So that is a 11.
Not gonna hit in the first one.
Okay. Second attack. 13.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
Do a shot. Shoots the same guy you already got arrows in.
Okay, that is a 7 points damage.
Hey, there you go. Okay, all right. And you do your move just like you said. May, your goal, you go at the back of the house, you look around, immediately you don't see anyone. Seconds later, you hear footsteps coming from the north down to the house. Somebody's there, something's there, it's running towards the house.
Is it coming from the back?
Yeah,
Is it the back?
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ready my gun.
All right. Do you shoot the first thing there, no matter what it is?
No. I'm gonna have it ready.
Damn.
I'm not gonna shoot blindly.
All right. You see Kylo
got it.
come running around the corner there. Looks like he's ready to drop, put his bow away and pull out his own swords. He's facing back towards the forest, looking for a fight. Something's coming at him. Moving out a little further, you can see the two ghouls coming from the woods down south. It's still a distance off, but you got good range.
Alright. Let's see what my range is.
Yeah,
Is it with? I think it's within 30.
is your first one 30? Your second one is like what, 120 or 60?
Should be on the character sheet on your actions.
It just says 30 and then 90.
Okay, 30, 90. So 30, you can't. That's normal attack. They're not within 30. 90, sure, I'll say they are within 90. You could attack with disadvantage. If you wish.
Okay.
So roll 20 both times.
How far away? Like, how many feet away are they?
We're going to say about that, about 90, because Kylo took a took a move, and they were back in the woods. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, then instead I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on one of them.
Oh, all right. We'll mark one up. All right, Hunter's Mark. Cool. That's a good idea. Got Hunter's Mark on the one. Do you want to do anything else?
It would just be a bonus action, right?
Yep.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, Clairval from inside. You and Branthrin are side to side outside the front of the house. There's 3 of them there. Guy in the middle, Branthrin hit.
Okay. So I'll go the one that's just in front of me,
Okay, we'll say right.
and I'll start singing a song in a language it doesn't know, and I need it to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, 18 plus. Zero.
Minus.
Oh, minus 1d4. Hold on.
Oh,
4.
baby.
All right, so 14.
No, now.
Damn it.
All right, so that would be 7 points of psychic damage as I cast Dissonant Whisper, and it must immediately use its reaction to move as far away from me as possible, which will likely provoke an attack of opportunity from a buddy who's standing right next to me.
True. So Branthrin gets 1 free attack.
Yep.
Eat it.
Roll good.
That's a 20,
Oh,
not natural.
Oh, there you go.
With 8 plus my fire damage of 5, so.
Wow.
15.
Holy crap.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration on my buddy next to me. That was a fantastic hit. Keep it up. You got this.
Yeah. Woo!
So you get to add a D8 to your next. You can choose when to use it. You've got 10 minutes to use it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. If you fail with it, you still keep the inspiration now.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's awesome. That's a hell of a good hit. All right, that was, what was that? That was Clairval.
Failing inspiration.
Ooh. Sick. Branthrin, your turn again. The one guy ran. The guy
Yeah, I'm
to the
gonna-
right took off.
I'm gonna hit the guy on the left
Okay.
first. With the 22.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Jeez. That'll be 6 plus my d6. That's 9 damage.
Wow. There you go.
And then I'm gonna hit the other guy that I hit the last time.
Guy in the middle.
With an 18.
Mm-hmm.
11 damage.
Oh, there you go. Wow. All right. You just step out, just go boom, boom, light them up with the swords. Hitting both, doing the fire damage. As the effects are going off. Swords lighting up with fire. As he hits both of these, just laying into them. Creatures themselves.
Quick
They're-
question: Is that the pain of fire? Like, does actual fire? Is there an opportunity in D&D for it to combust on them?
Yeah,
Being
normally.
multiple round damage.
There's magical fire and there's more so real fire. Magical fire won't set anything on. It won't ignite. And the other fire will ignite something if it's worn that can be burnable. Being
Okay, so
ghouls,
this is magical.
they don't really
this is
have
magical fire.
Well, this one here, I will say, will react as regular fire. However, there's nothing on them that really can combust. They're not wearing
Okay.
really clothing, and they don't have a lot of things that can catch on
Naked
fire.
ghouls.
Naked
Naked
ghouls. They're
ghouls,
just
yeah.
undead. What are you gonna do?
They're just out there.
Yeah.
They're loving it.
Speaking of which, the two nude ghouls run out of the forest towards you, Kylok, in an attempt to hypnotize you.
What an odd sight this is.
Oh my god, and we'll make their way up. Let's see here. Alright. One will come up and lunge at you with its claws, attempting to strike you for a 10. Not going to get you, I'm assuming.
What is my armor class without my armor?
Probably, it would be 10 plus dex, I would assume.
Oh, okay, then I should be fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a plus 3 to dex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so far, the other guy will come up, he'll run up and he'll jump and try to bite at you, land on you and bite at you. Oh, man. Again, a 9. Not going to do it. Both of them land near you, but are unable to do it.
They're a sorry lot.
They're a sorry lot. That's them. The two at the front, the one guy who ran, he used his reaction
More
to
menacing
run.
If you had clothes on.
The guy who used his reaction to run, does he come back?
Yep.
Okay.
It's just he
Yep.
just has to use the reaction.
All right, he runs back full force again. He's going to jump up and claw at Clairval for a 15.
Minus a D4.
Minus the D4 of 1. Haha. 14.
14's my AC.
There. All right, we're going to get you with the claw. So the claw initial damage
Don't wreck the shirt.
being 5 damage, but give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 2.
2. All right, you're essentially paralyzed for 1 minute, but at the end of every turn, you get to do a new saving throw.
Okay.
All right, so claws hit you. Some fast-acting poison goes in. You're and you become more paralyzed and stiff, unable to react. At the moment, that's him. Then there's two there that both Branthrin fought both. They're both going to attack him back. One with a bite, one with a claw. One's going to jump at him for a bite with a 14. Probably not going to hit him. And the second guy's going to swing over and claw at you. Oh, even less. 13. Not going to do it. Going to completely miss. Kylok, top of the round. You had stowed your bow last round. Well, you had run, shot, stowed your bow. This round, you pull out your swords as part of your interaction. Both of them are on you.
Okay.
You got one guy you've been beating on. He's full of arrows. The other guy is untouched. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat on the guy that I've been beating on.
Okay.
And I rolled a 9, but it was 1.
Wait, you rolled a natural one?
Yeah.
You fumbled?
Yeah, on the first.
Yeah. You pull out your swords in such haste to lay waste to these ghoul-type creatures. But as you do, you just use too much momentum and go straight backwards, falling onto the ground, hitting the ground, letting go of both your swords that scatter somewhere behind you, out of your sight for the moment. Looking straight up, you can only see the nether regions of the ghouls standing directly above you with no clothing. As you lose your second attack. But you can use your movement to get up from prone if you wish.
I'm gonna scramble to find my swords.
All right. All right. Use half your movement to get up from prone, or are you gonna crawl
Yep.
around on the ground?
I can go farther by scrambling, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll scramble along
Okay.
the ground and grab the swords and
All
move,
right.
move back.
Give me a perception check as you're trying to get your bearings, as you're getting up, turning around, looking.
Here's my perception. 22.
Nice. All right. You're able to locate them, crawl over, essentially, and get them.
And keep heading toward May.
All right. Crawling back towards May. May's turn. You see Kylo overextend himself, go down, scramble, pick up his weapons, crawl towards you as two of the ghouls are approaching on him quickly. They are now closer. They've run from the forest to Kylo, so they're within your range.
Okay. How close is Kylo to them?
We'll say 30 feet. Oh, from him to them, probably about 5 feet.
Like, can I get a clear shot without...
Yeah, I'm still crawling.
Yeah, because he's on the ground. Yeah.
I will shoot then while I have a chance.
You see two of them over there. One's riddled with arrows. The other guy looks fine. Who do you want to shoot?
Which one do I have marked?
Oh, I put the hunter's mark on the guy with arrows.
Okay, I will go after that guy.
Nice. Okay.
Because then I get, what is it, an extra 1d6 of damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that work for just her or for the whole party?
I forget. I think it's for everybody. Am I wrong? Or is it personalized?
It just says you choose a creature you can see and mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage and have advantage on wisdom and perception and survival checks.
It's just you.
Personal, then, yeah.
Just her? Okay.
Okay, well, I rolled an 11.
Oh, but what's your bonus?
That is with the... Well, the bonus is for damage, not for...
Attack?
You're
Yeah.
gonna attack.
Oh, it's all
Monster.
calculated down. I'm sorry. She was using the thing. I wasn't paying attention. Yes, okay. I thought she was going to stick with the extras. All right, you're going to miss on the first. So you shoot, you miss, but you have the automatic reload function.
22!
Yeah. All right, you shoot him with the 22. Do your damage and your hunter's mark.
Okay, that's 7 plus an extra d6.
Yeah.
9.
Oh, there you go. Nice. That's awesome. There we go. All right. She shoots, misses on the first one, follows up on the second one, is able to hit him, knocks him back a bit as he recoils from the shot. Clairval,
So I get a new save.
you get it. Is it at the end of your turn or the beginning of your turn? Target can
Yeah.
repeat the saving throw at the end of each of his turns. Well, I mean, it technically is the end of your turn because you're
Yeah,
paralyzed.
right.
Yeah.
9. Nope, I'm still paralyzed.
All right, you're still paralyzed. All right, Clairval's paralyzed. Branthrin, you notice that Clairval is seized up. He can't move right next to you. You got 3 of them there now in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move in between them and Clairval, kind of blocking
All right.
their way. Then I'll swipe the closest one to Clairval.
Okay, guy on the right.
Got 19.
There you go.
That'll be a 14 damage.
Oh, wow. All right, cool. You're follow it up on which guy?
Somebody swear?
They're getting in the car. The ghouls are rocking the car.
Swipe at the next guy with a natural 1.
Oh, you get a 1? Yeah.
Clairval's gonna get hit because he's frozen still with me.
That's a good idea. You just,
You gave the DM an idea.
Don't give him ideas! He's perfectly good at those ideas himself. He doesn't know.
That's awesome. Yeah.
There's no problem fucking with us.
He reaches over, he hits the first guy. He's like, yeah, this is awesome. He comes back for the second swing, kind of goes back like this, but hits, of course, Clairval back there. Do some damage. As he's right behind you, you kind of stick the sword into him. It kind of gets stuck in his shoulder. You got to spend some time to pull it out of there, too.
You want me to roll damage?
Just roll damage. And fire. He likes fire.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, buddy. That'll be. Oh man.
Did you get a good one?
9 and 6.
15.
It's 15.
You want to use that inspiration?
No, I do not. You know what's funny is I was going to use it.
All right, you reach back, you accidentally stab him. You got a little too close. You weren't quite sure. Sword stuck
Sorry,
in him.
buddy.
You have to spend the turn to get the sword out of him. Oh man, creature's turn. Holy cow, creature's at the back of the house. The one guy, he got shot, he got knocked back a bit. He's kind of recovering, shaking his head, looking around. He saw it come from May. He's going to try to close the distance, run up and over to May, leap up in the air, come down, try to bite at her. 13 for 13. What's May's AC? Oh,
Mike's
she's
off.
muted.
I
Numbers
said
up.
on if I'm wearing armor right now.
Do you sleep in your armor?
No.
Yeah, so 13.
How do I? Is that what it is without it? I can't see on the thing.
What? Oh, your armor's gonna give you a bonus number.
It's 10 plus your dex modifier, right?
Well, for your armor, it's 10 plus your actual armor.
No, but she's not wearing armor.
Right, so she'd go to the base score.
10 plus.
Oh, 12.
Yeah. Probably got a high dex, I would think, right?
No, it's 11.
11? Okay, so you do get hit. Get hit with a bite. Oh my god.
I don't like that.
16. 16 points of damage from the bite as the thing comes
Ooh.
down, just bites right into you. Hard. The next creature there, the one that got shot back, we said he was getting his bearings, looking for...
But he was heading for May.
he went
That
for
one
May.
tore off.
The other guy's going to go for you on the ground. So,
Okay.
he's going to get advantage. Oh, with a natural 20 on the advantage. Ooh. So he's going to rip into you with claws.
Nice.
How much damage?
Oh, how much damage was on May?
Was, I think it's at 16.
So it was a 13 and then a 16?
No, the second guy didn't go after
No,
you.
the
was going
second
after
one
Nope,
was for
nope.
Cal.
Yeah, you only
Okay.
got one set of damage. You got 16 points of damage from the one. The other guy's going for Cal on the ground. And he is going to do for Cal 10.
Okay. Can I cast Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah. Yes. I forgot about Hellish Rebuke.
I always forget about
Yeah.
it.
It's a tiefling ability.
What is Hellish Rebuke?
25 damage.
How much?
25.
Oh my god. It's hit points for 25. Alright, May, he bites into you. You cast, boom, Hellish Rebuke. Hellfire goes off from your body. He dies. You just burn him right up, and he falls to the ground as a burnt husk from the Hellfire radiating from your tieflingness. The other guy,
There's something about Hunter's Mark. If it's still active on,
yeah,
she gets to pick the other. She gets to pick another character.
she
another
can move
creature.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This mark I can.
So you can move it to the other one. Did you get the damage, Kylo, from
I
yours?
did, yeah, I did. The 10 damage.
I also need Constitution save.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, you're not paralyzed. Beautiful.
Yeah. Since it's a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark a new creature.
Yep. So you can move your mark over. That's awesome. Okay, that's the creatures in the back. Creatures.
I really should use it more often. It's like
That's like your best. Yeah, it's your best bonus. It's a bonus action. Not everybody has a bonus. I think only Jackson has a bonus. I don't know. Do you get one, Clarel?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Guys in the front.
I have rage on mine.
You got rage, yes. Good thing you didn't rage and hit Clarel.
Yeah, good thing.
But you
I
got
don't think
three
I
of
have
them.
any.
3 of them out front. They are still baned, but they're all going to try to attack you. So the guy on the right is going to come at you. Oh, shit! Natural 20, but you have to reduce it by
4. Yeah.
3. 17.
So is
That's
that still
my
considered a
AC.
critical or no?
No, because
No,
it's only
because of
17.
the Bane.
The other guy got an 18, but reduced by 3. Not going to hit him.
Who's broadcasting from a parking lot today?
That's
It's you.
That's why.
that's
That's
my
May. That's why she. That's why she was muted.
That's why
I
the
think
windows open.
the windows are open.
Selling parking spots in the background.
I think I'm going to get 1 attack on Branthrin. I hit you with the 17 that one spot.
All right.
All right. So for the bite, you're going to get 12 points of damage as one of them bites into you. And that'll be the creatures. Kylok, you're technically still on the ground. You have your weapons. One of them's near you. The other one ran over to May.
And it burned away. It's dead.
It burned away. It died. You're right. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to stand, whirl, and attack.
All right. Use half of your movement to stand up from prone.
That is a 19.
Yeah, there you go.
The first sword. We are doing 6 points of damage.
Oh, all right.
Neither of my swords have any kind of special bonus against undead, right? I don't remember.
So far, I don't think so, no.
Second attack is a 15. No, 14.
Yeah, gonna get him.
And that one is 7 points of damage.
Oh, there you go. Okay, stand up. You hit him. Boom, boom, boom. Light him up with the swords. Whatnot. Do you want to do anything else? He's hunter's mark, but you don't know that. I guess like technically you can't see it.
I can't see it.
Anything for him.
Yeah.
I will just, I know that May finished with the other one, so I'll just get out of May's line of sight.
All right, just kind of back step, get out of the way.
Yep.
May's turn. You got a clear line between you and the creature, May, about 30 feet.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot again.
Yeah. I should pull up the thing here.
18.
Oh wow, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey. And then this is the one I have Hunter's Mark on, right?
Yes. Yep.
So 3 plus 8 damage.
There you go.
Nice.
Total of 8.
Shoot again.
Yeah, it's only the first one.
9. 14.
Yeah. Yep.
So whatever I said first, plus another 14.
Holy crap.
Another 14 damage? Oh, wow.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Did...
the second shot was 14
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
by itself. I don't remember what the first number was anymore. What?
All right. Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
I think we're good.
Okay. Clerval, you're paralyzed.
Come on, come on. 16.
Yeah,
Come
there
on,
you
you're
go.
free.
All right, you're free.
Shake it off.
Technically the end of your round, but if you had a bonus action or anything, you could do it. Or reaction, of course.
Bonus action.
Pull the sword out of your arm.
Okay. You got this. You have Bardic Inspiration.
Can he get it twice? I thought he still had it. Oh, it only
No.
lasts. Oh, May.
May. You keep muting every time you say May. It's like the only word that mutes out. It's like,
All right, you go over to May, get Bardic Inspiration on her. Branthrin, you're out
Here.
front. There's 3 of them. 3 of them out front in
Okay,
front of
quick
you.
question.
Yeah.
I don't. Did you hit me last time with the 17 you hit? But I
Right.
don't know if I wrote down
Oh, any
what
damage?
you hit me with.
I got you
What was
2.
the damage.
I'll re-roll it just to be fair. Which is lower, but it's okay. 7 damage.
because the first attack was a bite, I think, wasn't it?
I only got him with a bite. I only got him with 1 attack. Yeah. We'll give him a total of 7.
Okay, I just forgot to write it down.
That's all right.
Oh, didn't put it. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Got Got 3 in front of you and behind you now. Clairval's moving around.
It's getting away from me. Is my sword. That's what it's doing.
So we can deal with it and start coming at him again.
Okay, I'm going to just the first one that's closest to me. I'm going to swing my sword at it
Okay.
and hit with an 11.
Oh, 11's not going to hit.
Yeah. I will swipe again at him, and with a natural 20, which is a 27,
Yeah.
I will hit with
Oh.
18 plus fire damage of 5.
Plus your maximum damage, right?
It's in there, I think.
Is that does that?
It's
that-
automatic.
Yep.
Yeah, it automatically rolls it.
Oh, okay.
23 total.
So that's
Wow. Okay.
23 damage.
Awesome. All right. You light him
And
right up.
as my bonus action, I'm gonna go into a rage.
Oh, sick. Okay. Do the rage. Goes Branthron. Creatures out back. We only got one left out back. He is on you, Cal. And he's going to attempt to bite you this time. I think he clawed you last time. He clawed you when you were on the ground. You got back up. You attacked him. He's going to try to bite you back for a 15 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
All right, 15 on the bite, which is 13 points of damage
Oof.
as he bites into you.
Ow.
Gets you with that.
That hurt.
That's the only guy out back. Out front, there are 3 of them. They're all going to beat on Branthron, but they have Bane. So we'll start with the first one. First guy on him with the, we'll say, bite is going to be a 20, not natural, but we'll minus 3.
Is a bite piercing damage?
Yes.
So I have a resistance to piercing damage while in a rage.
So you take half. So from 15 minus 3 is 17. So I'm going to hit you on the bite on the first one, but you're only going to take half of this damage then while you're raging.
Okay.
So you're going to take half of 13. We'll round down.
What did you say the hit was?
17 total. Oh, does your AC go up with rage?
No.
Okay.
And how much damage? Sorry.
Half of 13 and we'll round down. So you'll have 6.
Awesome.
All right, second guy in the middle. He's going to try to claw you. He's going to completely miss. Guy at the bottom, he's going to claw you as well. He's going to miss with a 4. He's not going to do it. That's those guys there. Top of the round, Kylo. Kylo, you're out back. Guy's fighting you back. You're fighting him, he's fighting you back. You let him off the swords. He reached down and bit you on the arm. Really hard.
Light him up with swords.
Go for it.
Oh, thank you. Natural 20.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, that's the first attack. So it's that sword will do 11 damage by itself. I think for max damage, and then another 6.
Yeah.
So 17 damage on that one.
17, you're fighting him. Okay.
Okay. Next attack is 23.
Yep, we're going to hit.
That one we will do 11 points of damage.
There you go. Oops. Got him. All right, awesome. You're hitting him pretty good, lighting him all up. He's covered in cuts and gore. He's not doing very well at all. May, your hunter's mark is...
I'm going to watch for May's line of sight again, too.
All right, move out of the way. Give May line of sight. She's got hunter's mark on this thing.
All right. 11.
11
Thing's
totally
gotta
going to
be-
miss on the first one.
This thing's
And
pretty
I-
beat up. Come on, hit it. Blow his head off. Let's go.
18. Gonna hit with the 18.
It does? Okay. Seven damage.
Nice. Okay. All right. Awesome. Misses on the first one. Follows up with the second one. Is able to shoot him again. Hit him, tearing him apart. It's not much left of him. He's on his last leg there. Claire Val.
Okay, so what's left? I've been paralyzed for a bit here, so I'll just get back into it. So what do I got in front of me here? The 3.
All right, looking out the front door, you can see that there's 3 creatures. They still seem to be there fighting Branthrin. He's in a maddened rage right now. He's shaking them off for the most part, but he's taking a little bit of damage here and there. It's adding up. May's out back shooting at something. She seems pretty confident.
What they were back from where I'm at.
Hmm.
All right, so the one closest to me on Branthrin, I didn't like that fight. You have to ask for consent. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, oh yeah, dirty 20. Woo.
Lots of 20s going tonight.
Yeah.
Great. Disadvantage or Bane.
Bane. Oh, -3.
No. So that'll be
That's horrible.
12 points of psychic damage, and it must immediately use its reaction to run away.
Okay, that one's running. Boom, he starts.
Hold on. This time I'm actually going to remember as Branthrin. It's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from both of us.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody gets
Branthrin
one hit.
attack of opportunity on it, and I get one on it.
Okay.
27.
Yeah, nice.
When do I use the inspiration?
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like what's it on?
Attack roll, saving throw, and something else.
Yeah, one ability check, one attack roll, or one saving throw.
But I think you got to call it before you roll it.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
That was a 20 to hit.
Okay.
Say it after he's rolled, but before he
Damage
says,
yourself?
No, before you say pass or fail.
Oh, okay.
But that being said, doesn't really matter anymore because even if he fails, he gets to keep it to use it again because of my unfailing inspiration.
Oh.
So if you want to use it, you can use it. But if you say you're using it, you could end up wasting it because it could be a hit without you knowing. You know what I mean?
No, I just wanted to know when I can use it. I
You can
wasn't
use
sure.
it whenever.
So
He's going to take.
I didn't want to
9
use it right now.
9 damage from me as he's smacked upside the back of the head with the Falchion Bandolier.
Nice. Okay. All right.
And that's another 8 from me.
Oh, okay. 17 total. All right, you hit him with the musical instrument. You hit him back with the with the sword. He's literally hobbling away. There's like his arms cleft off. He's bleeding all over. He's trying to get away. This guy's almost done. There's nothing left of him as he's trying to go. That was Claire Val. Branthrin. In front of you, there's 2. There's the center guy and the left guy. The guy on the right is the guy running away, using his movement to run. He's technically about 15 feet away from you, we'll say, instead of 20 or 30 because of the hobbling type thing. You could use a move to hit him and still attack the center guy as well if you want. You're in range for both.
I'll hit both here.
You can hit the center guy and the left guy, or you can move and hit the center guy and the right guy.
Well, the 2 closest to me, I'll hit those 2.
Okay. All right. Yep. Go for it.
That's a 19
Okay.
with 11 and 13. And hit the other guy with a 20 natural.
Holy shit. Did you say 11, 13 damage? 23? 24?
No, 11.
11 damage. Gotcha.
Hold on, let me look at the game log. 11, 13 13 damage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yep. You maim the guy in
There's
the
11
middle.
plus the 2 for fire.
Okay. You maim the guy in the middle pretty good.
Yeah, and then the next is a 20 to hit, not actual 20.
Okay.
And then the 10 plus 3, so 13 to hit that one too.
13 on that guy. Wow. Okay, nice. The guy in the far left who ran is completely destroyed. The guy in the center, he's maimed and getting ready to fall. The guy in the left, he's still doing okay so far. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. All right. Good job. Creature's turn. Creature out back. He is beat to hell, but he has Kel in front of him. Where are we on him? What's he gonna do? He's gonna try to claw you and paralyze you. So he's gonna strike out at you. Oh, with a 24 total, it's gonna get you there. 10 points of damage from the claws, and gotta do the saving throw again. So yep.
Save. Okay.
Constitution saving
20,
throw.
22.
Nice. Okay, you're still fine. Perfect. That's good. Guy in front. The guy who was on the one side, he's hobbling away. He's still going to go. He's a total of about 30 by now. He can't get much further. Guy in the center, he's going to start to move back too. He's going to pull away from you, Branthrin, and try to escape. You can give him an opportunity attack. Yep.
So I will swipe my sword at his face and hit him with an 18.
Yes.
8. So it's 12 plus the d6. 15.
Nice. Okay. He turns to begin to flee from combat. You strike him. You hit him down. Like, boom, dead. He goes down poof, in a puddle on the ground. Completely dead. The guy at the bottom of the order, he's still doing okay. He's going to move up and attempt to attack you with the bite. Ooh, for 7, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 total. But he's baned. We take 4 from that. Still high enough to get you because I think you have a 17. And I think I said bite, so... Whoops, wrong dice. 13 points of damage.
Is that half?
Half, yes, because piercing. Yes, you're correct.
So that's 6, 7.
We'll go down. Round down. Do 6.
Done.
Perfect. Top of the round. Kylo.
Are you still in front of me that's barely hanging on?
Yeah,
Run him through with the sword.
go for it.
That is a 14.
You got him.
And 8 points of damage.
All right, 8 points. He's still up.
Hit him with the other one. Ooh, nice. 25.
Yeah, get some damage in there.
And that is 9 points of damage.
All right, you run him through. A second strike, you hit him hard. Boom. Second strike, boom, right into him. Take him down. Again, he just kind of falls down to the ground. Ooh, perfectly dead.
As I kill him, I forward momentum. I start running toward the front of the house.
Oh, nice. Okay, kill him. Take off, run to the front of the house. May, you're outside the back door. Those two are dead on the ground. One burned to a crisp, and the other one, Kylo has run through, and he's running around in front of the house.
Are there any more still alive?
Not out back. You can hear the sound of battle out front. You can run through the house to get there quickly if you want.
Good.
I will close up and lock the door and then go to the front. Just make sure that we don't have just an open doorway inviting them into the house.
Oh,
Okay.
door locks take like 10 minutes to lock.
Give me a performance check on how good you are at locking doors.
Performance, insight to learn how the actual lock works,
Yeah.
and persuasion to make sure that it actually locks.
I have to persuade it to lock.
Yeah.
Makes her way inside the house, closes the door, and runs to the front. Can see the creatures outside. Clairel.
All right.
You got the guy on the far right that was running away from you, who's bleeding all over. He's lost his arm. He's hurt. He's dead. Oh, almost dead. And then there's a guy at the bottom. He's pretty healthy
He's
still.
dead, but not dead.
Hey, he's dead, but not dead.
That's almost dead. That looks like it's going to leave a mark. I need a wisdom saving throw from Vicious Mocker.
All right. He gets the Bane, correct?
He does.
6.
Got the bane. I'm
6.
down with it last Christmas.
7 points of psychic damage.
That's enough as he looks back at you, tries to comprehend what you're saying. His head just explodes and he falls to the ground in a puddle of gore.
Like, nearly blew his mind.
From the psychic damage. Branthrin, one guy left standing.
Yep. I'm gonna roll my inspiration.
Okay.
So that's my 2 plus. That goes on, so 16, 17, 18 to hit.
Yeah, got him.
So that'll be 10 plus fire, which is 3, so 13 to
13.
hit. And I think on rage, if I'm reading it correctly, I get an extra melee hit
Sounds right.
on top of like as a bonus action.
You are level
I'll
7.
hit him again. 6, but it's 5 and above. So that'll be a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
It's 5 damage. And 3. So that's 8.
8 total. Nice. You go into your rage
Yeah.
and you're just beating on this guy. Just boom, boom, boom. Hitting him with all your attacks. Getting him left, right, and center. He's beat to hell by the end of the time you're done with him. He's still up, but he's beaten.
And
Creature.
I still get my second action, right?
Yep.
So I'll hit him one more time. 15? Is that
Hey,
it?
Brittany.
Yeah, you got him.
Hit me, baby, one more time. With 10 plus the fire. 14 to hit.
Hey.
Damage.
14 damage. There you go. Branthrin, you light him up 3 times with the weapons as you're in your rage, beating down this guy. There's not much left of him. It's his turn, creature's turn. He goes to flee. He's gonna run from you. Give him another attack of opportunity as he tries to go.
Oof. 11.
Oh, not gonna do it. He escapes.
I missed
On
him.
the-
I missed him.
Attack opportunity?
You do. You're out there too. Yep.
22.
He follows up with the musical instrument.
It's like he turned towards Kyle and got a thing right to his
Points of
face.
damage.
How much?
12.
You got him. You kill him. You hit him with the instrument. Just down he goes into a heap on the ground. You look down and you see these dead ghouls. There's 3 out front, 2 out back. One's burnt to a crisp, lying around the cabin. It's still kind of just before morning light. Everything else around you grows quiet. What do you wish to do?
I get to the front of the house. I'm like, oh, good. You guys are all right.
You make your way over there. You see
I-
quite
I-
the scene.
I want to investigate the bodies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and look at the one I just killed.
I'm going to go check on Amico.
So I got a 19.
All right, so 19. Where's that book? I'm gonna look for a book. Okay, you got a 19. Kylo, give me your roll.
I got a 10 on perception.
Okay. Emiko's still in the house. She's in there. The back door's closed and locked. She seems to be doing okay. She's just kind of wondering what's going on outside, asking you a bunch of questions. What was out there? What was attacking?
It was a horde of ghouls passing through the area. There aren't many living things around here, so our presence probably attracted them.
She says, damn, whoever's destroyed this wards, they don't know what they have unleashed. They will be doing damage for years to come.
Oh, now I remember why they're attacking houses, because the wards are gone.
Branthrin, give us a percent roll, it's called. It's out of 100. It's a number out of 100.
Yeah, I got a D100 here. I will roll 11.
Got 11? What do ghouls have on them?
Dead flowers for their ghoul friends.
Ba-dum-bum.
That's so bad. You make your way over and you look at these ghouls. They are undead. They don't have really any pockets. But for some reason, one of them you didn't really notice. He had kind of like a belt, but upon closer inspection, it looks to be 68 wooden spoons painted green and numbered 12 through 80.
68
I
wooden
don't
spoons.
want to know where he was hiding those.
It's a wooden spoon belt.
Yeah.
In case he gets hungry. Okay, I'll take that, and I'm going to use that for kindling to start a fire.
All right, you want to start a fire outside?
No, I'm just gonna put that in my bag. for now.
Okay.
I'll use that later.
And collect the spoons.
Yeah.
Creatures go down. It's still before light.
What did I find?
What did you roll total?
I rolled a 10 perception.
A 10. Ooh,
Yes.
with the 10 though, man. 10's very low. Not really going to come away with too much. Just the ghouls themselves. You're looking them over, you can't really find anything of value
Alright.
or interest.
Can I check?
Solid.
Yeah, for sure.
What am I rolling again?
Perception or investigation. One of the two, you're searching on the creatures to see if they have anything of value.
Whichever
we can
higher.
put rest
higher for
before we continue on then, DM?
Yes.
22.
22. That's really good. Give us a percent roll out of 100 there.
Alright.
Use some hit dice and get my Bardic Inspirations back.
36.
Perfect. 36. Oh, re-roll.
Oh.
We've had a 36 in the past.
Is that the gnome clown outfit?
77.
77?
Yes.
Oh. You find a weathered book of what appears to be poetry.
We've had that before too.
Have you?
Is it good tree?
I thought we did. That's okay.
Little poetry book. Seems okay. It's got some well-written longer poems in there.
You want to read one of them?
It'll be ready for next week.
All right, so we're taking a short rest.
You can rest, essentially go back to rest for the rest of the night. Continue your rest there, kind of thing, to get...
Or continue our long rest.
Well, did you get to full benefits from your long rest before the combat?
I did, yes.
Okay. Yeah, then you would have to do a short rest at that point, yes.
Okay.
Is this the zombie poetry book? Like, did the ghouls write it?
You got to spend some time with it, but if you investigate it and look through it a little bit, you're going to see it is pretty geared to the undead. Yeah, there's a lot of undead poems in there.
I love that.
Yeah, ghoul poetry book.
Next week we gotta read some zombie poetry to the group.
You got to come up with some ghoul poems. Maybe they're all haikus from this area.
Oh no.
Okay, am I able to do a long rest, or did I already do that?
Did you start the fight with everything?
Yeah,
You
so
full-
it'd be short.
Yeah, they're
Short
short.
rest.
Yeah. Guys, rest up. Do you want to do anything with the bodies? Or leave them where they lie?
Let's bury it.
Oh.
The other one out back.
Bury him with the other one out back, okay. Alright, drag the bodies to the back, bury them all with the other ones out back. I think Jackson had done some spell, but he's not here, so throw him in the hole. Alright. You do a short rest, takes you till first light starts coming up, and you guys are up and about. Everybody who gets the benefit of rest from the short rest using hit dice and whatever can recover to that ability, to whatever your class gets back or your race gets back for short rest, and then however many hit dice you want to use to recover health points and or spells and potions.
Are you trying to figure out the calculator here?
Okay.
Because I don't think you can add the total in. You gotta. I'm using 4 hit dice, or 4 hit dice out of my 7.
Okay.
Or I'm
How many
recovering
hours
twice
are
from the 7.
how many hours are we resting?
I assume 8 total. Short rest 1.
Okay.
All right. Getting healed up, geared up.
Added my 68 spoons.
Is there a way to look at the? Is there a log you can look at in here to see what you've subtracted? Just trying to see.
Oh, hit dice wise overall?
Yeah, because I think it added some accidentally when I clicked the button.
Are you down a lot of hit points?
I was down to like I think it was at 58, but it now says I'm at 64. But I added 27 from the 4 hit dice, so I'll just figure it out.
Okay.
Are you on D&D Beyond? It's
Yeah,
on,
I'm just trying to see the.
You got a game log. Right at the top. Right next to it says campaign Twitch game. Where the little builder.
Oh, I see,
window
yeah.
thing is.
Okay.
Full screen here. Oh, okay, game log. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Oh, it was 6. Okay, so yeah, I was at 58. Okay.
All right, so you heal up, you gear up, use a hit dice, get a little better there, take care of the ghouls, get them gone, and sun comes up for the day. Early morning. What do you wish to do?
That's good. Okay.
Well, shall we
Fry.
continue on?
Fry up some eggs, you know. Start it.
Eat some food and head out. What we got?
I've got some kindling here.
Where do you have eggs?
What are we doing here again? We're supposed to be hiding her.
You are making your way to town.
Yeah.
As far as I know, to the town of Saracen, to find out where Jun is.
Right. We're going after John.
She suggested that you land out here, and it'd be a little bit better than landing in the middle of the town, where they may openly attack you. You're trying to find out where he is. You know that one of his generals, he has 3. One was Macedo. He's back in the Kingdom Town. You know that one of them is Budo. He is here in Saracen. He's a half hobgoblin who has ties to Hema, which is a town to the north. A hobgoblin town. He was distrustful of Jun and the other generals and thought they may have plans to attack his town at one point, but it has not come to fruition yet.
We don't know the third one yet.
We don't know the third guy yet. No, you do not. Heading out from here, if it's your intention to go from the cabin south to town, we have 2 rangers. Whoever wants to lead the way with a survival.
How Damn it! I never rolled good on survival. I got 8.
Yeah, an 8?
At 8 for survival. Yeah.
In the forest? Your own terrain?
Oh wait, I get advantage, don't I?
I got a 19.
Oh, that one.
Oh!
That one I got a natural 20 on.
You got a 20, she got a 19. You
24.
guys both do a great job. As rangers, you lead the way south from the cabin through the bamboo forest to the edge of town. As you draw closer to the town, the rising smoke of smoldering buildings can be easily seen. You approach by the side of an erected wooden fence made of sharpened logs. Looking beyond, you see small patrols of armored soldiers in small groups roaming and patrolling the streets. What's that?
What kind of creature?
Easterners, for the most part. Some are human. There are a couple half elves in there, and hobgoblins as well, amongst the men. At various places alongside buildings and whatnot, you can see soldiers are also positioned. So they're strategically positioned throughout this taken over town. It was once a great town, now it's laying in ruins. It's been sieged. They've erected a wooden fence around it made out of crude logs, keep people out. They have a couple small patrols going here and there. Some of the bigger temples that Amico will tell you about for visiting as a kid. This was a town of the temples. This is where people would come and visit these large temples and make pilgrimages and whatnot, are laying in ruin. The buildings in town are mostly smaller structures, surrounded by foliage and pretty grown over, that have access to the main road. A few large temples lay in ruins and rubble still smoldering, sending the plumes of smoke upward. A large central building, however, stands upon a small hill about the center of town. Looks like a little wooden building, very long, rectangle shaped, on a small hill in the middle of the town. Seems all roads lead there and it's in good, clean working order. As you continue to watch for a minute or so, you see eventually a large half-giant, clad in ceremonial armor, riding on a horse with a large scimitar, surrounded by a small troop of soldiers. He patrols the roads closer to the building near the top of the hill, then departs back down and goes off to one of the temples to the south. At the far end of town, as you look, you can see that tents have been set up to house these soldiers or mercenaries or whatever they are that are in the town. That's about where you are.
So what do we want to go in as? Random travelers? What's the plan here?
Don't we normally go in as a wandering entertainment group?
We
Does that
can.
mean I have to put the clown outfit on again?
Oh, always. You always have to wear that kind of.
One time before. It happened to be the town before this, but we've done this once before, so probably might be a bit of an exaggeration.
It's our MO.
All right. Traveling entertainers it is.
You dress like Jake, and we'll go in.
I'm gonna cheat your bedroll tonight.
So you want to dress up as a troop of entertainers.
Or we could go in as hunters. Whatever you want. We could be a group of hunters. Then we don't have to perform.
That's fine. Lead the way, Hunter.
Is everybody going to be somehow dressed as a hunter? Not as a dwarf with a giant axe and a bunch of armor.
Yeah, you don't have your crossbow anymore, so you don't really look like a hunter. Maybe you should put the clown outfit on. But we don't have the big animals with us either, so we don't really look like...
Hold on. I have a javelin. That we considered a...
You could have a javelin.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll change my fire longsword to the javelin.
Okay.
I'll take off my armor. Put it in my bag.
Okay,
on my back.
that's fair. That's fair.
And Clairval should put on one of the maybe some of the winter clothes that we had with us, if we have any with us.
Outfit him in furs a little.
Yeah, just so he doesn't look so regal.
I can't just turn it off.
Well, you're charismatic. I'll give you that. You're a glorious representation of of bardism.
Yeah.
But grudge yourself up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll use my disguise kit to, roughen myself up, look tougher.
All right. You guys jazz yourself up as a trio or a quadro of whatever you want to call it of hunters. Where are you gonna walk?
Hunters, yes.
Where are you gonna go? You just gonna walk into the main road, kind of thing?
Do we have any food that we can trade? We should go hunting for an hour.
Go in, tell them that we found some of the ghouls that have been wandering around, ask if they're looking to hire some mercenaries to go looking for more ghouls.
All right. So your story?
We're mercenaries then. Okay.
You can be a hunter and a mercenary.
So
Really?
we were out hunting
Not
and
what
we
it says
found
in the
some
book.
ghouls. Now we're looking for maybe a side hustle.
A side
Yeah.
hustle. All right. I'm gonna say that you walk into
Find
the.
any food to trade, so
What's that?
we couldn't find any food to trade, so maybe we can.
Because of the ghouls. Yeah, there's a good plan right there.
All right. So you make your way up to the main road. You're stopped because you're walking right up by some of these men, these soldiers, these mercenary-looking guys, and they will ask you that question. You've got a good story already going that you're hunters or mercenaries or whatever you are, and you could not find any food. You fought some ghouls. They do see wear and tear, blood on your blades, blood splashed on you, whatnot.
Show them the spoons.
Look what I got!
Is that 62 green spoons?
Definite
Yeah.
evidence of a ghoul infestation.
All right. They ask you what you're looking for then. Why are you here?
Warm fire to warm up by after fighting the ghouls in the dead of the night. Maybe a bite to eat, and maybe a job if you need something cleared out. Though by the look of it, you got lots of troops in the town.
He'll say to you, this town is property of John the Warlord. We don't let anybody in just for a rest. But if you're looking for work, he's happy to recruit more. He's recruiting right now, trying to build an army. If you guys want to
Does
be
the
part
work
of that army and you got the skill to do so, you can join.
Does the work come with a rest and some food?
Could.
Well, then we're here for work. Where do we sign up?
Says, all right,
I don't care who owns the town. We'll work for anybody. We're mercenaries.
follow me. Leads you into town. Starts bringing you across one of the main roads. He says, a couple of generals are here in town. There's two of them right now.
Oh yeah, who's the generals?
He's gonna say, a guy named Budo, and the other guy, it was Cato. Let me say, yeah, other guy's Cato. He says, I'll bring you before one of them. If you can prove your worth to them, they'll take you on.
Okay, as we're walking through the town, I'm gonna kind of look around and see if I see any of the townspeople.
Look around, you don't really see any townspeople out at all. You can see mainly mercenaries or soldiers or whatnot, kind of here and there. Some of them standing around pretty bored, just leaning on the fence and whatnot. Other guys walking around in a small group talking to each other, just kind of foot patrolling here and there.
Is there any evidence that they've slaughtered the townsfolk, or that they're holding them, or is it just abandoned? They've left.
It looks more so abandoned. You don't see bodies in the street or anything like that, but the houses you're looking in look empty. You can look right in. The doors are open, the windows are open. There's nothing inside. It's dark. There's no fires going inside the houses, that kind of thing. Looks like they got moved on or pushed out of town or whatever the deal was.
The soldiers look pretty relaxed.
Look pretty relaxed. I mean, there's no... Seems to be... They're not on edge by any means. They seem yeah, like they're not expecting anything or something like that at the moment.
never see us coming.
As you go, you look at different things. You can look around the village or the town. You can see the hill again with the building there at the center. Looks pretty well maintained. It's got a couple flags out there. There's one or two guys up near it. It's in very good order. He's leading you. You notice he's leading you down the road towards the old abandoned church where you saw the one half-giant warlord patrolling earlier go to.
They're making the half-giant warlord patrol. Seems a little below his pay grade, doesn't it?
General conversation, or are you asking him?
I'm asking. You saying the half-giant warlord's patrolling?
He said, "Oh no, he doesn't patrol. He doesn't patrol. He was just out. He was coming back from a task over in the east. He just come back today. Something big going down over there in the next day or so. It's supposed to be some siege weapon, but I don't want to fill you in on any of that until they check you out and see you're
Might
okay."
they need something like that?
Oh, I missed it. What was that?
Might they be needing us for something like that?
Yeah, you could be needed for that. Yeah, if you guys are up for the task, you feel like doing a little venture.
As we're walking along, how he's talking to Clairville, how attentive is he to our movements?
Not much.
Okay, I'm going
He's talking.
to I'm going to just look like I'm fiddling with my bow,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull some charcoal and stuff out of my backpack and kind of rub it on the over the markings on the bow.
You're putting charcoal on the bow?
To disguise the bow, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. Yep.
We're going to see a half giant. I don't want him seeing a giant bait weapon.
Giant bait
My
weapon. Good idea. All right. You continue on, going in that direction, and he brings you eventually to the front of this giant burned out temple. Drop you off here to say there's a general there, General Cato inside. If you guys want to talk to him about joining the army.
Guy's name's Kato, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just making it sound like I'm learning the guy's name. So we got to go talk to him, right? He doesn't have like an underling or something we can talk to first.
We're talking to the big man?
Yeah,
He said
you
we
want us
are
to
the
interrupt
underlings.
general? Oh, okay.
There's two generals, like I said. This is one of them. This is the guy here. I'll bring you to this guy.
Yeah, but who's really in charge here?
Well, John's in charge here, but he ain't in the town.
Where's John?
He says, "Well, I shouldn't say no. I don't know you guys. You know, John, he doesn't like to be found."
Come on,
We need to
just
know.
guys. We're
Look,
adventurous.
if the general run off and hiding, not really the army I want to be joining, persuasion check.
All right.
That would be a 22.
Nice. All right, you're able to persuade him. He says, listen, the leader, the warlord here, John, he stays over in a manor house. And again, don't ask me which. I wouldn't even know. They don't tell us, but he's over in the west, just outside of town somewhere. There's a whole bunch of those country houses. One of them he stays in. He comes here when he needs to rile us up and head us out to war, but right now he's
posh.
planning something big. The generals take care of the town, so...
Sounds a little posh, sleeping in silk blankets every night, having a warm fire to rest by.
Hey man, if you're the warlord, you'd do the same.
Yeah, I probably would. You're right there.
He
Listen,
is
I'll buy you a
off,
drink
and
later.
you
What's
go,
your name? What's your name there, soldier? What's the soldier's name?
Soldier's name? Soldier is... Well, I get to use the buck. Woohoo! Yeah.
He's like a lieutenant, right?
Oh, he's just a
Commander.
mercenary, this guy.
Oh, mercenary.
Yeah. Ooh. He's Makoto.
Makoto?
Yeah.
Alright, if I see you around the inn later, I'll buy you a drink. Thanks for your info.
Nice. All right. Do good. He takes off.
Or are you just saying that? Don't tease me.
What's that?
More crooked. Ugh. All right. He leaves you at the temple. Walking inside the temple, you can see a large half-giant man.
More crooked than Jackson Morals. That's hilarious.
He's in ceremonial armor. He has a large scimitar at his side. He also holds a weapon in the other hand that looks almost like a large pole arm with a large blade attached to it. He has a jug upon his belt. And he's a half giant. He's huge. He's sitting inside of this old temple. The other men have left. It's just him.
You the one in charge?
Kind of looks over towards you guys. Who wants to know?
People looking for work.
Ah, more for the army. Good.
Maybe.
Maybe. Do you have any skill?
Maybe. What's that?
Skill. We need skilled warriors. You're not farmers, are you?
Carpenters, sorry.
We're not rebuilding the town.
Why not?
Well, carpenters needed.
And we're carpenters of mayhem.
Oh, is that your traveling name?
Yes.
The Carpenters of Mayhem, eh?
Yes, and this over here, this is mayhem. I point to May.
Said, well, that one's scary looking enough.
Well, that's why she's the leader.
It's a leader, eh?
She doesn't talk much. We do a lot of talking for her.
She must be strong to lead the three of you. So, leader, what's your abilities? You think you could beat me in a fight?
Depends. Are you gonna fight fair?
Who are you to talk out of line? She's the leader. Slap that man. Put him in line.
What did I do?
Way to go, Cal.
How do you run your company? Show me how you run it.
Oh my god. Can I roll
People behind the scenes.
do I roll persuasion to convince, or would it be persuasion or intimidation?
What do you want to do?
Convince him that I know what I'm doing.
Okay. You can intimidate him that way, or you can persuade him. You can talk to him and say, "Listen, this is how I do it." Whatever way.
Yeah, try persuading. I've had this job for 30 seconds.
All part of the performance.
Surprise promotion.
I needed a name. Sorry. Carpenters of Branson doesn't sound the same. Doesn't roll off the tongue.
No.
I rolled a 9.
You got a 9. He says, I don't know.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Maybe you guys would be better suited just to be cooks for the men in town. Kind of looks at the four of you. Not a very strong presence.
Well, what do you need done?
We need
Standing in a church doesn't make us look very strong.
we need strong warriors to slay the enemies of Jun. We need people who don't have morals and questions all the time. I have a task tomorrow, but I need strong warriors who have no issues with slang.
Questions is the word you're looking for.
Ah. Yes.
See? Not gonna let a giant that can't speak try and get something across. Rolling an intimidation here.
Ooh.
I wrote that.
That would be a 27.
You got him. All right. All right, he's impressed. Well, you talk big. Let's see how you handle yourself then. I'm going to add you to the company in 1 day's time.
Hey, you haven't offered shit here, pal. We said maybe we're looking for work. We're not some local farmers that you just conscripted into your army here. You want our skills, you're gonna pay for them.
Oh, money, eh? Well, there'll be lots of money, don't you worry. We sacked this town. We took the riches.
Seems like something I should be worrying about. How am I getting paid?
You get paid when the job is done. There's a job tomorrow. You do the job, you get paid. We pay in gold, if that's good enough for you.
What's the job? And I'll tell you whether or not it's enough gold.
It's a siege weapon coming from the Royal Kingdom tomorrow. It's headed west towards us, towards town. Don't worry why. Don't worry who set it up. Your job is to follow our men and show off your skills. You slaughter the soldiers, you take the weapon. You bring it back here.
We're slaughtering your soldiers to take the weapon back?
You
Sounds fun.
slaughter the
How do
kingdom
we start?
soldiers. Don't worry, they'll be disorganized.
So you need us to slaughter some of the enemy soldiers, take their siege weapon, and bring it back here to you.
That's right.
The siege of town you already have.
Oh no. To add it to our numbers, it is being delivered to us. There's more behind the scenes you don't know, you don't need to know. The siege weapon is coming this way from an inside man, let's say.
Uh-huh.
We're going to take it.
How big's the party transporting the weapon? What kind of weaponry are they going to have? What kind of armaments? Are they expecting an ambush?
They're not
What's the route?
expecting anything. They're taking the
What's
main
the route
road
look like?
out of town. They will head into
Through
the
the
hills towards Saracen. They will have their course changed. They will become lost. There will only be a handful of soldiers. Our man has made sure of that.
And how are we getting the siege weapon back here? There's no clear roads for us to transport it on.
There are.
I don't... What?
There are not clear roads. You will pull it with horses.
Yeah, I don't be the idea of carrying a siege weapon on horseback through a forest.
Oh, you don't like that, mercenary.
No, I don't like that.
Maybe you're not tough enough to pull it.
No, I'm just not a fucking lumberjack that's going to clear out a forest path for you to take a siege weapon through on horseback.
I'm gonna lean over to Branthron. Did some of your rage wear off on him?
Maybe it's when I stuck him with my sword.
Some carpenters of mayhem can't even rip down a forest.
he's hamming it up a bit much.
What's the pay?
It looks down. Say 1,000 gold pieces for the job to start.
That's it?
Each. Fine.
Okay. 500 now, 500 when we deliver.
I do not know you.
Ho, 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 we don't know what we're up against.
How much is this siege equipment worth to you?
No, not to me. To the warlord.
To the warlord. To Jind.
Oh, you know of him.
In
I
his fancy silk.
Technically said the name wrong, DM.
Oh, okay.
Jin.
Out of him.
All right. Fair. Then he will say, John, he's a great and powerful man. He will be taking over most of this land and beyond to the northern barbarian lands. If you continue on with the campaign, you will be well rewarded.
I'm sorry, did you say John? That doesn't sound like a very strong name.
My father was John. How dare you?
Does your grandfather not like him?
Look, do you want that job or not, you loudmouth mercenaries?
Look, we came in through town. We were escorted right up to your door by one of your men
They begged us to see you.
that knew nothing about us. For all they know, we were a couple of assassins came in here to kill you.
You can try.
I'll do Dissonant Whisper.
Is that an attack?
It would be an attack. It's going to be in his mind doing psychic damage.
Well,
You can do with it what you want. This is more for an intimidation purposes, but trust me, you really wouldn't like that.
all right, you're doing it just for intimidation?
Yep.
All right, go for it. Try it.
Okay. You need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 19.
Okay. So, You're not running away in fear, and you will take 5 points because it's reduced of psychic damage.
All right, so there's psychic damage to him.
Yeah.
It's a neat trick.
Running away.
A little fuzz in his head.
Attack the mind. That may work with some, but I am strong-minded as I am strong-bodied.
Right, and that wasn't a wince I saw, dressed with a few little words.
Just aside here, Drake, did you see what Nintendo wrote? Could name him something respectable like Jake.
Jake.
Fuck you, Nin.
Oh, oh man. Kind of looks down at you guys. So, what do you want to do then? What are you saying here?
Yeah, what are we doing?
We'll take the job.
All right.
We need more details, though. Who do we talk to?
We getting any pay up front though?
You get no pay up front. Prove who you are.
Well, maybe we'll find someone who's able to offer a better deal for some siege equipment then.
Yeah,
Oh,
lots
you
of
won't
people
be
like
going
Siege
alone. There will be others with you. If you wish to double-cross the warlord, we'll find you.
I'm sure you will. Put a deposit down if you want delivery.
No. You're going with our men tomorrow as part of the team.
What kind of team are you pushing on us?
You will go with other mercenaries and men from the town. They will observe your skills and your ability in combat. If you prove yourself and capture the weapon and bring it back, you may join.
So Coco, let me get this straight. You're sending like a bunch of guys with us that could just take the weapon themselves.
No, that would be part of your team. You'll be fighting kingdom soldiers. You will need a group. You think you can do it with 4?
It's not
Did
even
you just
his
call
name,
him Coco?
I call him Coco. I know it's Kato.
Who's in charge?
Of the group?
Are your mercenaries reporting to Mayhem?
Who's Mayhem? You?
It's May. It's her name.
Oh, is that
Mayhem.
what you're calling her?
That's her actual name.
Yeah, May is my nickname.
You go as a
introduced
group.
Mayhem.
We have a whole town full of our soldiers. We send some of them. You join them to prove your worth. If you're good in
Yeah.
battle, they see that. You get the equipment. You get paid. You get part of the team, etc., etc.
Yeah.
See the man who brought you in? Talk to him.
Mikado.
There you go.
All right, Kimono, are we done here?
You tell him.
Oh, we gotta tell
He's
him?
not
I
got
thought
you
he-
here against your will. You're coming to him for work.
Yeah, I thought he already hired us. I thought we said
Yeah.
that's why we got to this point. to get the-
He's just
the work
asking you
going.
if you want to go do a test. If you want to do a test and you pass, you
Oh.
could be part of the team. You could be part of the soldiers.
We'll check with your man, see what it sounds like. Do you want us to let him know or let you know?
He says, let him know. I have no time for this.
I'll cast message. Won't deal any damage, but it just appears in his head. We'll talk later then.
All right. Gonna leave the temple?
Yep.
Leave the temple into the street. The gentleman's there that
Have a good
brought
night,
you in.
Kimono.
Bye, Carto.
Till he murders you, which I enrage. Make your way to the town, talk to the guy who brought you in. He says, well, how did it go?
He wants us to go retrieve some siege equipment for him.
Ah, okay. You're coming on tomorrow's venture then.
Yeah, so who all is going with this? He wasn't real clear on the details on this.
He says, just a small group of us, me and some of the guys. It'd be great to have you guys along if you're skillful. Don't worry about those kingdom soldiers. They're going to be... We got some aces up our sleeve here. they won't be as strong as they normally are. We'll catch them by
Get some
surprise.
magic. Get some magic up your sleeve.
Well, we're going to surprise them. We're going to ambush them. The people they're with are our people.
Make them less strong than they normally are. You want to make someone less strong than they normally are, you poison them ahead of time.
I was just going to say that. They'll poison them.
Yeah, because I told you to.
No. Beat you to it.
Listen, Mikado, you've been pretty straight with us all the way in here. We didn't really like the deal. The money's a little soft.
Soft, he says. Are you serious?
Should we
Do you
maybe
know
talk
normal
to
town
the,
workers get paid in silver?
We
It's
look
fine,
like
whatever.
a town worker.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you're in a gold a day, hell, that's good money.
Yeah, well, it's a little soft for us.
Soft. My
so
God, what
we were
kingdom
wondering
do
maybe
you
we get
do you
a-
run?
Listen, hear me out. Maybe we were getting you get a second opinion from your other general.
I'm not a doctor.
What?
Second opinion.
I'm just wondering if we could talk to the other general, maybe make a better deal for us.
I want to talk to the other guy.
Yeah, maybe he's got a little more pull with Johnny, but this guy, with all his pomp and circumstance, doesn't have.
Oh, all right.
They have a good handle as to what was going on.
Wow, that's weird. It's usually pretty wise, pretty in charge. He's a strong guy.
He didn't give us a lot of information, a lot of uhs and maybes and I
Oh,
don't know.
he's not gonna tell you stuff. No.
And he's really leaning on the fact that the warlord is asking him to do something.
Well, the warlord's in charge. Yeah.
Yeah, we want the straight goods. So maybe make a few more coin. Maybe we'll kick some your way.
I don't know what kind of money you're expecting to make, but my God, yeah, I'll take cash.
Sounds
if
like
you're
a big
making,
deal.
If you're making a lot of money. I mean, we're just mercenaries, man.
Yeah.
He points around all the time. You just want like a couple hundred guys.
Can we see the other general or no?
Oh yeah. You want to see the other guy? All right, okay.
Sure.
Start leading you back through town.
We got nothing but time. It isn't. We don't go till tomorrow, so we need. We like information.
Hey, whatever, man.
We're
Whatever you want.
getting ourselves into. We want to be able to come out the other side, being able to spend that money too.
So far, spending's been good. Money's been flowing. But whatever, I'll bring you there if you want. Leads you up the hill.
If you guys are only making silvers, the money's not flowing.
No,
very well.
no. That's what town people make. You don't understand. Average guy who runs a shop or has work in town only earns a silver a day.
You from this
So-
town?
Well, I thought that was pretty universal.
What?
That's pretty universal. It's almost anywhere you go. That's kind of what they deal in.
No. Are you from this town?
Oh no.
Okay,
What do
Mikado, what do you what's the deal? What are you making? Like without, you don't have to tell us exactly, but let us know.
He says, "Man, I got a good day. If we pull a good job and I clear, 50 to 100 gold, I'm happy.
That's it.
Look at all the people. There's hundreds of people in town.
Oh, buddy, we need to talk to you about some other job opportunities that are out there.
Hey, if you're making more money, I'll come with you. Where are we off to?
We've seen some riches. Didn't get them all, but we've seen some riches that would make you soil your shorts.
Well, what are you here for?
More money, opportunity.
We hear a war going on. We think there's some opportunity to make some coin.
Yeah, there's
I
some
didn't
coin
think
here.
it was going to be rubbing 2 copper coins together, hoping for them to turn out a new one.
My God, I'm talking
No,
gold here, fellas.
If you're a mercenary group and you're not working, then you're not in the game.
He's confused. He's flat out confused. You got him.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand a damn thing.
I have no idea what Tyler's going for here.
You're making.
I wanna talk-
He's making
Okay.
hundreds more than the
An
average person.
aside to you is I want to get us in contact with this other general, Udo or whatever his name is.
Yeah, well, you asked him. He was going to bring you there.
Because he's the hobgoblin that we need to see.
It's one way you can do it. Is that
We still
where
have
you?
Amiko. Is Amiko still with us?
I would just. No, I would assume she wouldn't be, unless you have her in guys. Hide her.
Stayed at the house.
Yeah,
Should say
Oh,
that was
look,
okay.
we're back on the ship.
brought her back to
Jack.
the ship. Okay.
Yeah.
No, he says, you want to see the other guy? It's perfectly fine. I'll bring you to the other guy. He leads you up the hill to the main lodge. Big lodge.
Maybe we'll get a bigger cut for you, too. That's what we could do.
Oh, here, hold on. Roll bullshit.
I'm not...
The hell you're not. The hell you're not. No.
You are so full of bullshit. That's why I love when you keep talking and then can't roll the back of that.
Roll bullshit
16,
check. I
16
love it.
persuasion.
Oh. All right. All right. It's like, okay, well, you're getting me a bigger cut. I am gonna remember that. I mean, it doesn't turn out.
I said a bite. We'll see.
Your story keeps changing here. I don't know. It's crazy. All right. Leads you up the hill to this main lodge on top of the hill. You see him open a door, pulls the door open, kind of a rolling door. A couple guys up there, a couple guards kind of hanging out near the side of the door. Waves them off, opens the door, goes inside. You're welcome to come inside too. It's a long room, long wooden room. A lot of different stuff going on inside. There's a bunch of different guys in there, more mercenaries, but they're in a different kind of a gear. They all look more like monks, like they're unarmed fighters and whatnot in there. They're doing a little training, a little sparring, talking to each other. At the back of the room, there's a little raised platform, goes off to a separate room. It's closed by a series of doors as well. He says, wait here, wait at the front of the room. Makes his way across the floor, past the people to the back room. Opens the door, goes inside. He's gone for a few minutes. What do you want to do?
What exactly is your plan here? I'm doing message at this point because I don't know if we're not being observed.
Well, we were told that we might have an ally in Budo. He's here in the town. We should make contact somehow. Find out what he's up to. Maybe get a read on him. And maybe get a little more information about what's going on with the siege weapon. And maybe we can also play one general against the other.
Yeah, because a couple of strangers going into town are just gonna button heads.
Well, it's a work in progress. What do you want?
There's always plan B and C.
It's not really the planning type.
I'm winging it here. May's the leader.
May's the
So it's
leader. Yeah,
plan
kill
we-
her.
I am the least intimidating tiefling.
Oh man. All right, he's.
What do you want to do with this? We're here now.
We are.
So, what do you see an opportunity here?
Well,
You're pretty good about opportunities.
what my thought was, we can get on this siege weapon thing. If we've got your buddy here who's going to be on this team going with us, we send him off. This guy seems to be clueless. Hopefully he's the one in charge. We send them off to scout a position ahead or something like that. Maybe we can actually save some of the kingdom soldiers that are coming in and smash up the siege weapon in the process.
That was a good idea, yes. Is this the only siege weapon?
It's the only one they're going after.
It did say it was something bigger.
Yeah.
And we know that that Jun has a plan to attack the whole kingdom
Yeah.
and then attack the elves.
Yeah.
So you're gonna need more than one siege weapon to attack the elves.
Yeah.
So we need to find out
We
more
also
information.
know now that there's some double agents working against the kingdom that are going to be part of the party that are transporting the siege weapon.
We know they're
because
working for Masato or whatever his name is.
we have no way of knowing that. We don't know that Masato's actually working with Jun. Masato was this was his own power play, right, DM? We didn't have any indication that Masato was working on Jun's behalf, right?
I thought you found out that Masato
I
was
thought
one
we
of the
found out.
generals.
Yeah, and I found out from
Okay.
something.
I'm
Yep,
been a while.
for sure.
Okay, so Masato's putting some people on here that are actively working against the kingdom.
Yes, if he's in the
amazingly, they
kingdom.
had a brilliant idea that maybe they'll poison them so that they're not as fit to fight resistance.
So what do you got against poison?
I have nothing against poison. I have against the DM using my ideas.
No, I was.
No, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, what do you got to save these guys from the poison?
Well, poison to the point of killing them, because then they can't move the weapon along. Like if half the party suddenly drop dead, they'd stop. They need going in. I'm guessing you're going to sicken them, so they're not going to be as effective in the fight. That wouldn't prevent them from continuing to move on, because they're just going to assume they had some bad meat or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So they'll moving on with the siege weapon, not able to put up much of a fight because they're poisoned.
So you think it's poison, not
come in and slaughter them while keeping Maceto's guys alive. Though we're gonna have to find out from your buddy there how we're identifying our allies from our enemies in this. If it was me, I'd probably suggest, no, we're just going to slaughter them all, because there's no way these double agents are going to be any good to the generals here back in the kingdom. Oh yeah, we're the only sole survivors, and the siege weapon was stolen. You'd never trust those guys again, so they're going to be useful as double agents and possibly a liability.
I'd assume they'd beaten one up and sent him back on a horse or something.
I'm assuming that our orders are going to be to kill them all.
Maybe.
That's how I'd do it.
Yeah, you think that half giant's as smart as you?
No, I don't.
Well,
All
he's
right.
gonna double cross his double crossers.
Double crosser, double crossers.
Yeah.
Can I do an investigation check of the room to see if there's anything
Yeah.
that
Worth
could help
wandering
us find
Touching
out,
the drapes.
Yeah, like
Looking in the
anything out of the
urns.
basically anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
I can't see shit.
He's knocking urns over.
Not with the 6, I ain't seeing anything.
Pulled a
Well-
couple drapes off the wall.
With a 6, you see the general layout of the room. The room is long. It's a long rectangular room, okay, and you're at the front of it. As it goes in, right, there's some weapon racks. The guys are squaring off. They're doing some sparring. To the left is a staircase going up to what looks like a second floor. Second floor, it pretty much is an open perimeter around the building up top with a railing on it, okay? Can't tell what's up there. Can't see from here. It's a couple chandelier type lights made out of just metal rope and candles at the top, hanging from the taller ceiling down. It goes more into the room. There's a little square in the middle. Looks like a spot where they generally conduct little matches or whatever. At the far end again, stairs leading up to a risen platform, and the back half separated with sliding doors. That's what you see, even with the 6.
This place looks a lot more posh and well staffed.
Yeah.
Than the burned out church that the half giant was in.
Well, Mikado is back there for a few minutes, and then the door will open. The door at the back will slide open. A very large, muscular hobgoblin will come out, dressed, chest out, ceremonial bands around his arms. He's got the belt, the monk-like bottoms on, almost large size. Will come out and look amongst the room. He sees the men. He walks by, kind of smacks the men on the shoulders, gives them tips on various things, and will make his way to the front where you guys are, led by Makoto. Makoto will introduce you. He'll say, this is Budo, and these are some new mercenaries that have come into town recently. Budo will look at you guys and say, why are you here? What are you looking for? Just to join the army?
We're looking for work. We're not necessarily looking to sign up.
Just work, just a job.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, Makoto told me that you spoke to Kato and he gave you a job for tomorrow. What's wrong
Yeah.
with the job?
A little lacking on details is the job. A little lacking on pay is the job.
What were you promised in pay?
A little heavy on the intimidation too.
We're not running a ballet studio here, fellas. What were you-
Really? I'm looking at you guys over there. They look like they could put on quite the performance of Swan Lake.
Well, now that you point that out, why don't you take them on?
Yeah, you really haven't seen Swan Lake unless you've seen it in the original Hobgoblin.
Show us your skill.
What do you want me to do? Dance?
Yeah, with your fists. Do you think you can beat these men?
Take a look at him. Give me. I'll do.
He is
What do you want?
he is insisting on a fist fight. That's what he's alluding to.
I'm aware.
Okay, okay. All right.
So I'm doing perception check, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's a 14 plus. So that's a 20. Dirty 20.
All right. These guys look pretty good. They're mercenaries around, you'd say, your level. They're monks. They got some skill. They're fighters. They're here to fight. They're practicing. They're good at what they do.
Yeah.
They said, what's the problem with what Cato promised you, or what he's offering?
Look, Budo, we're well trained mercenaries with much skill and much time in the game.
How can you prove this to me?
Well, not by wasting our resources by beating up your men or having your men beat up one of ours.
Tell me some jobs you've done. Tell me your exploits. If you're great mercenaries, what have you done? Tell me of a war you served in, a battle you've defeated.
Just last night, we took down 5 ghouls in the forest.
5 ghouls in the forest. A man can take down ghouls. Simple undead. It's not a task for the average man, but a group of mercenaries should be no problem. What makes you so great? Tell me what makes you so great. He looks at you.
I'd love to. But stop interrupting.
He looks at Kylo. He's waiting for Kylo to tell him the greatness of this party, the Carpenters of
Clarabelle will tell
Mayhem.
you. Sorry, Drake. Your mic went mute, so I was talking.
He's like,
Carry on.
So I'm going to use a history check
Ooh.
so that I can add, so that I will, when I do my performance check explaining of our exploits, they're accurate.
Okay.
Do my history check first. History check is a 23.
Nice. Get the history.
The performance to go along with it is a 22.
Okay. You're giving a good performance. Now, were you lying as well?
What's that?
Are you-
Yes.
okay.
Absolutely. I'm not involved in. I'm using history.
I know.
You want a deception?
Give me as well, just in there with the totals. You got very high totals. I just want to see where you
Okay.
come out.
That'd be a 27 on a deception.
All right. Okay, you're all along good. So you're going to tell him with accurate history facts and perform very well when you tell him stories and lie about battles you were in, but deeds you have done in a great way, and you're going to impress him. And he's gonna say, okay, well, those
Now-
credentials check out.
Back to my point. The issue that we're lacking on, the pay level was fine if it weren't based solely on promises. We promise we'll give you some money when you deliver this siege weapon to us. So what we're relying on is big brutes over there promise that once we drag this huge piece of siege equipment through the forest, completely without a path, that, oh, yes, we promise that we'll pay you for the work. After we've already delivered this huge piece of equipment that's useless to us.
Well, with your story, you have a good point.
Dark and stormy night, the night that I was born, but it wasn't last night.
You have great skills, and you've proven the battles you were in, the deeds you have achieved. I understand. However, it is odd practice to give money ahead of time.
It is not an odd practice. Maybe things work differently around here. But
What percent were you thinking?
we want at least 25% up front.
He'll go, done. I'll pay you 25% up front, but you accept the job, and you bring the siege equipment back.
That's the job.
I've no problem with that.
You got your own boys coming with us to make sure we deliver on it. If we don't, you have them kill us and take the money back, your 25% deposit from our corpses.
That's how we normally do it, yeah.
So what's the problem?
I don't have one.
I look at him. Oh, I've seen your truth. You have problems. And if you don't realize that, they're much deeper than you thought. We're going to go get something to eat.
Fair enough. All right. He'll give you a bow and send you off.
Are we still connected by message?
Yeah, I'm checking in with it constantly through this.
Okay. Should we not ask him something about the siege weapon being used on neighboring towns? His town is north of here.
Yeah, he's not going to give us details about what they're planning on doing with the equipment. He just hired us as mercenaries. We start asking a whole bunch of questions. Mercenaries don't ask questions. We ask questions of the guys that are going to be coming with us. Soldiers are chatty.
Okay, but at some point we need to tap into whether he's for or against the main whatever Jun's trying to do to take over every place.
Conversation with him later when he's not surrounded by a whole bunch of soldiers that if he starts talking crap are going to slaughter him.
Okay, just checking it out. Clarifying that with Clairval.
You do know, however, Kylok, these look
Yeah.
like his men. The men in here. These don't look like the rest of the mercenaries inside the town so far. These guys are dressed a little differently. They seem to be his class, his way. He looks a little. Him and his men look a little different than the rest of the guys in town that Cato's been bossing around.
Less
If I
like
could
less like
just-
mercenaries.
Look more like a little fighting team he's got going on.
Let's go sit somewhere and eat. I have some thoughts on this.
All right. Makoto will
Yep.
bring you somewhere if you wish, to one of the other houses that's been cleared out. It's a bigger, longer house. Has a bunch of tables in it. There's a bunch of other mercenaries in there all as well. Eating some food. Got your pick of where to sit in there. It's not overly crowded.
Did we get our pay?
I would have to tell this guy, make sure you go get our money.
Yeah, he'll round it
Oh,
up.
to
Makoto will round it
Makoto.
up.
Yeah.
Deliver it to you in the morning when you head out.
Okay, fair. All right, so now that we're set at it, do a perception check. Does it look like anyone's trying to eavesdrop on us, or are we just being left to our own devices?
Do the check.
Uh,
Oh!
what?
I got 19.
Okay, I don't beat a 19. I should. Oh!
Oh! One guy
I
stands
have
up.
no,
Oh,
no
me!
idea that I'm rolling against something. That's all.
No, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, no, I didn't know what. Oh!
Oh!
Man.
We have a very
I got a
we
good
have a
number.
very animated DM that
Yeah.
lets you know.
You look around to see if anybody is overly listening to you. They might be, but they're not showing it.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so I'm going to do message across everyone. If we have anything important to say, just tap the table with your finger and I'll establish a message link. And I'll do that to everybody in the group here.
All right. You think your spell has failed? Nobody replies.
I said okay.
Everybody's sitting there. I'm like, oh yeah.
I shake my head, yes, and I tap the table.
Okay.
Okay?
Do they have any ale around here, you think?
You really
Is that
need to
important?
tap the table for ale, buddy.
Okay.
To tap the
I just-
table for when we have to say something that we don't want any.
I just
nosy
want-
people to know.
Want to make sure it worked.
I'll tap the table.
Yes, Kylo.
Are we using this for like any time or just now?
just for now is what I was thinking. I'm still working, coming up with something long term to make this permanent.
Okay, thanks.
It's 1:45, and I don't have time for your bullshit right now. So I'll call it, we need some food and some drinks over here.
All right, they bring some some general food over. It's all right. It's forest game and whatnot, and some ale. It's you've seen better, but it'll get you drunk if you wish.
I'm not looking to get drunk.
Yeah,
just need
but
to wet my whistle.
I'll have one. I'm not getting drunk.
Yeah,
Got
so
a
I'll
Good job in the morning. Good job.
do the message thing, starting with Kyler here, but have this conversation with everybody. If we think that that general might be working against Jund, good way to test his reaction is if we botch this mission for them.
You want us to throw the mission?
No, I think we should deliver a piece of siege equipment to them. Slaughter the kingdom's soldiers.
Well, no, wasn't planning to do that, but how do we get through this without losing our heads if we botch it?
Because we have an amazing alchemist here with us who is going to sabotage this piece of siege equipment.
And she's going to create this thing for you, right? So you can use your amazing sleight of hand performance to make it unseen, right?
No,
When we sabotage it.
we're going to take care of the guys that are coming with us easily enough. We send them off, we have them scouting ahead, whatever. We give May time to work on this. Hell, I'll keep them entertained with stories while May's working on this thing.
You just keep your look to the sky in reserve, all right?
Yeah,
Or look to the stars in reserve.
per minute. I think she probably needs a little bit more time than that. As we're trekking this thing through, like we're having to cut down trees to clear a path through here.
Well, they can cut the trees down.
Exactly. They're going to be cutting trees down in front of us. Gives May time to be studying this thing, looking at it, figuring out how we can pooch this thing.
Sounds good.
We've done the job we're intended to. It doesn't work out for them. So maybe you can get some idea, gauge how Monk Boy there feels about us.
I'm gonna tap the table.
Yep.
What's our plan for the kingdom's guard that is coming along? Do we have any idea what we're gonna do to warn them, or so that we don't just start hacking at them?
Well, I don't think we can just I think warning them is going to be difficult because we know some of them are working against the kingdom. So if we warn the wrong one, we're SOL.
So how do we take them out without? How do we take them out in a non-lethal way?
That's what we need to figure out.
So that they all are out of the way, so that they aren't running back to Jund if they are double agents.
And we need to find out from these other mercenaries that the plan is to kill the double agents as part of this. Like if we're just slaughtering everybody. And if we're not, what's the indicator that we know who not to slaughter? If they're supposed to be leaving some of them alive, but they're unclear on who, we can use that to our advantage to have an excuse to leave them alive because we didn't know what double agents needed to stay in place. Even if we do know which double agents to stay in place, we come back and use a logic that, look, if we sent 3 back and slaughtered the rest, would you trust the 3 that came back? By sending them all back, now your double agents are still intact and their cover's solid.
We need to get them out of the way in some way that they think we sent them all back.
Well, we need to find out if we've got a way to distinguish them from the rest.
Okay, one other thing. How do we keep Jackson from killing them all?
Cover them all in pepper. Every time he tries to bite them, he'll start sneezing and he can't eat them.
All right, you discuss a couple of good plans. You got some ideas where you want to go, what you want to do. You're sitting down, you're eating some food with the men, having a drink with the men, keeping to yourself, talking through message and watching around for any eavesdropping or anything else, anybody spying on you, whatnot. You're in the town. It is almost noon, or a midday type thing. Emiko is still, where's she, back at the cabin?
No, she's on the ship.
On the
With
ship,
Jack.
right. Sorry, send her back to the ship. Okay. Still have her there. Anything else you want to do in the last couple minutes?
I got nothing. Anybody else? Like, we need to have some more conversations with this lieutenant who's coming with us and figure out what's going on. We can wait till next week to do that.
Well, Mikado's here, right? Drinking.
Mikado's here. He's drinking.
Right. So I'm gonna have him come over to the table, buy him a
Okay.
drink,
Alright.
another drink. Try to loosen his tongue up a bit. See
Okay.
what he's got. We're gonna
What-
start asking him a few questions about the contingent of men that are going and who's got the bad job of having to lead this rabble to this mission through the bamboo forest and slogging up the mountain and back down the mountain again. Kind of
His-
making him feel
yeah.
like it's gonna be more trouble than it's worth, type of thing.
He's like, oh, it should be all right. It should be all right for a task. I mean, it's in our favor. Everything's taken care of. I trust the generals. They got this all taken care of. We know what to do. They've given us the orders. We're working together. Not that one of us is in charge more than the other, I wouldn't say. But if the men have their direction, we know what to do. We got to take down the kingdom soldiers. Our guy on the inside, he's going to be there. He's going to be able to give us a cue of some type. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but I am told we'll know it when we see it, that he'll be back. He'll be standing back with his men.
Yeah.
that kinda
That's the
thing.
party line. That's the party line, buddy. But you get another drink over here for this guy. But between you and me, like if they get out of line, you're there to crack them back into order, right? That's what you do.
What's that? The other guys?
Yeah.
No.
They
I'm
complaining
no.
about the bamboo forest, or they got to go up the mountain and then back down the mountain, and
No.
you're there to keep them in line, right?
No. We're taking well care of.
Who's cracking the whip?
No whip cracking. The generals cracked the whip. I'm not
General's
messing
not
with
coming
Kato,
with
man.
us.
What's that?
He's not coming with us.
Yo, no. He doesn't need to be there. We know what we're doing, and we got you guys. You guys say you're the best.
Oh, we are, but
I heard the stories. You told these
so I
stories.
just- I'm gonna cheers to this guy
All right.
got him.
and get him another drink.
All right. Well, if he's drinking, you're drinking.
And-
Constitution check. Branthron. Oh, natural 20. Mikado
Oh, no.
knows his
No,
drink.
I rolled a 1.
No, but he's 3 drinks in now, right? So,
He's 3. I'm only. This will be my second.
Yeah, you're starting to go there. You're drinking them up, but
So I'm
you're
getting
getting
the
the
third drink.
you're having the hard time there. What are you asking him?
Yeah. I just wanted to. I just said who's in charge while we're out there? Like who's gonna give the order to go? when-
He's like,
when
he's
we
like,
know to go?
you gotta understand, we got the orders. The generals gave us the orders. We know what to do. We're going to do our job, perform, and get back here.
Okay.
we could put May in charge. She'll be hard on the men, so she'd keep them in line.
You listen up here. This is how it's going to go down. We get out there. Do you know exactly where we're stopping? Where we're waiting for the siege equipment? Are they coming to us, or are we meeting them somewhere along the way?
No. I know where we're going.
Okay, where? Do you know the exact spot where we're supposed to? Are we laying in wait for the siege equipment to get to us? Or are we looking to find the siege equipment on a preset route?
It's
What if we're
it's
late?
coming down a preset
All right.
route. We're gonna attack from the forest. I got an ambush spot. Don't worry, it's all good. I got an ambush.
Perfect. Good to know. If we've got an ambush spot and you're waiting for a signal, how's your man on the inside know we're ready for the ambush spot? Does he know what the ambush spot is?
Oh yeah, well informed.
They know that.
We set it all
You
up.
need another drink over here. Come on.
You drinking again? All right,
Drink
Brantford.
Drink up,
Oh,
Mikado.
Disadvantage at this point.
So okay, so
16, 17,
Constitution.
18. I got 18.
Oh, I got a 9. But that's with my +4 for Constitution. Yeah, I'm not doing so well, guys.
Brandon's looking worse for wear.
And
But
tap
hey,
the
I'm
table.
just here.
Tap
I'm
the
just
table.
here.
Yeah.
Our usually stout dwarf is starting to lose it over there a bit.
Brilliant.
You know what it is? It's the rage. It
The
gives me
rage.
exhaustion. I'm in
I'm
an
not,
exhaustion level 1, so it's got to be that.
Says,
He's
man,
not
you
fair
guys,
and well.
you guys are so worried. You don't seem like normal mercenaries, man. Yeah, we just take the job, we do the job. You know, it's easy peasy.
I'm just gonna stumble my words at this point and say,
but
we
you know
just
how
want to know what we're getting into.
Ah, it'll be good. You're getting into good times. You're getting on the
You know
right
how
side
we-
of this battle. You're gonna be working for the
Listen,
warlord.
Mikado, you know how we make the big coin? You know how we get paid?
I
in
don't know
gold
about
and
this
you
big coin. I haven't seen any of this
get-
big coin.
Flippo platinum piece.
So, what do you got? One? Where'd you get that?
I'll take it at 3 more. Put them on
Alright.
the table.
He said, well, what are you doing here? Why
Like
you
I said, if
slogging
we're not-
through the woods? I don't get
Like I
it.
said, if we're not working, we're not in the game.
He's investigating.
What's he investigating?
Why would guys with platinum showing it off come here in the middle of the woods to
Because
slog?
we're making 1,000 gold each for this job. We're professionals. As professionals, we understand what we're getting into.
Well, yeah, I hope so. It'd be great to have you guys there. You guys, man, you'll outshine everything. You'll take this down quick. It'll be done before lunch.
Great. Now you can explain to us what the fuck we're doing. Details matter.
That's how we make the big money. We have a plan.
I told you, man. We're gonna go in. We're gonna wait in ambush. Siege equipment's gonna roll up. We're gonna get a signal. We're gonna attack the men. We're gonna take the siege equipment. We're gonna bring
You
it
don't
back.
know what signal is.
I told you. Signal. You don't have to worry about. It'll be obvious. It'll be
You said
something.
you didn't know
straightforward.
what the signal was, that you're just gonna have to hope that you get it right. Right?
I guess so.
Yeah, so
Yep.
once again, when the signal goes off, who leads the men? Who tells the men, hey, that's the signal, let's go, boys? Is that you?
Who's your leader? Who tells
Hey,
you how to
right
go?
there.
We
She
point
tells
back.
you how to go. All right, she'll tell you how to go, and we'll just go.
See those guns on her hip? That's the signal.
All right. Well, we see the guns. We'll all go then.
Oh, so May's gonna lead us?
I'll just follow the guns. If you want to do the guns, we'll go with the guns.
You're gonna trust our leader to lead your guys?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if you want the signal to be guns, it can be guns. That's fine. There's no signal
gonna
on
tell-
our end. We're getting a signal from them.
So you know where on the map, you know where it is, and you could show us,
Yeah, for sure.
so we know where
Goes
we're going,
over.
we can make a plan.
He gets a map, brings it back. He's like, right here, guys, right here. Here, there's no confusion. He shows you just away from the camp to the east. There's the edge of the bamboo forest. He shows the kingdom in the distance and how it's going to come up along this one route on the southern road up to the west near the edge of the forest. When he gets to the edge of the forest, he points, this is where we strike, right here. We're going right here.
I'm gonna tap the table at this time.
Yeah.
This is so we know where he's going to be, where we're going now. So maybe we can have that in our back pocket. Maybe send the ship or something to scout ahead.
It's an idea.
It's like a job for Jackson and Ragnar.
Just a thought.
All right, you press the guy. You get some info out of him. He shows you where they're going to attack, how they're going to attack. You want to try to get him to work on your signal on this thing. He's coming around.
No, I don't want to work on our signal. I want to know, and I have another question for him after
Okay.
he mentions about May shooting off guns. So what's the point of her shooting her guns off to signal? Who are we signaling if we're getting a signal from them? Are you going to
He's
tell them
like,
to
that's what
signal?
I'm saying. Why is there two signals?
No. Your guy on the inside is going to signal you, right?
Yeah,
How are you going to know what the signal is?
I'm told it's obvious.
Okay, so you know it's obvious. Are you the leader? Are you going to tell the other guys, hey, there's the obvious signal. Let's go.
I think we'll all see the signal. We're all gonna act on our own
I
at
know,
the time.
but I don't want to be the guy running into battle and nobody else running behind me. You know what I mean?
I don't go first.
It doesn't make a lot of money for one guy to go out and get killed by some.
Well, then you
This
wouldn't.
explains.
He says you wouldn't
this
be a good
explains a lot
mercenary.
as to why they don't get paid a lot.
Yeah, this explains your pay scale a lot.
He said, man, if I led a troop of mercenaries, I wouldn't be here.
Will you be dead?
I'd go lead them somewhere. We'd make money all over the place. Sure, I'm just following the generals. I'm just doing what I'm told.
All right, so you don't really know what's going on other than we're going there, we're gonna see something, and we're gonna go.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So we
You
don't know
get
Jack.
equipment.
What is
What's
that?
that?
Do your men have equipment to clear out the trees that we need to have cleared out to bring this siege equipment back?
He says, listen, the forest is to the north. He's showing you on the map. We're not going through the forest. We're just going to go west. We're just going through some hills, some long grass. It'll be fine.
Along the road?
No. The road's to the south. We don't need the road. We're just going over a couple hills through a field or two. We got some horses. We'll pull it. It's fine. It's on wheels.
Are we taking the horses with us?
There'll be horses pulling it in the first place, bringing it to the west, right? We got horses too. If the their horses die, we got backup horses. We got enough horses. How much horsepower you want?
Jackson scouts enemy territory with dwarf warrior. The DM has heard this story before.
He gives you a good layout of the plan.
So we're gonna take their horses. So we gotta rely on the fact that your men, being the stout, independent mercenaries that they are, obviously not working for the low pay scale you're working for, are not gonna kill the horses during the battle.
Oh, we try not to kill the horses. No,
We try not to kill the horses.
we
during
need the horses to pull the equipment. Why would we kill the horses?
Have you been in a battle before?
Do you kill the horses when you go to battle?
No.
What-
Well, then we'll do the
What's
same.
your plan? What's your plan for the men that isn't your men?
The men that isn't our
What are we gonna
men.
do with them?
This guy's drunk.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with them?
What's this
He's a little
drunken
drunk.
dwarf doing over here? Are you talking about the enemy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're
are we
killing
gonna
them.
Keep 'em- Well, you don't want to keep them hostage just in case.
No, what the hell? We gotta feed more people for? Just cut them down.
We're
You said
killing
you
the
had
guy.
to feed hostages.
man on the inside.
What's that?
We killing your boys too?
What are you supposed to do? You've got a single man on the inside, correct?
There's a man on the inside. That's correct.
Okay. What's your plan for him in getting him reinserted in the kingdom?
Apparently, he's just like I said, leading the siege equipment out. Then he gives us. I don't know, man. I'm just a normal paid mercenary, but I would assume he would just give a cover story when he gets back that he was attacked and it was taken from him.
And this is why you make a silver a day.
Don't make a silver a day. The baker makes a silver a day.
This is why you get 50 gold for your troubles.
Hey, that's a lot of money.
No,
For,
I think
for a
it's
baker, yeah.
silver a day. Okay, I'm at my limit of dealing with the DM's idiot NPCs here.
Yeah. Oh, you just wait till you try to execute a plan. And coordinate this attack.
At the first chance, I'm going to take my fire sword out and shove it so far somewhere.
Do we go now? I didn't hear the guns.
He's gonna hear nothing. He's gonna hear
I
a.
didn't
He's
seem
gonna
like an
feel a
idiot when we
burning
first met him.
sensation.
I love it, man.
Well, you kept feeding him beer, and he
he's
got dumber and dumber.
go dumber and dumber as
He's telling you the
try
plan.
to
You just
play
don't. You just don't understand. That's all he knows is that plan he's been told. He can't come up with nothing else.
Hey, I was trying just to get out of him whether he was the leader or who was leading his troops.
No, it's
'cause,
not
like
no.
The
That's the
military-
thing. This is not a
He's
rigid.
leader.
It's not a rigid military group with the leader, right? General
Yeah.
says, "Here's the thing. Go get the equipment. It's all taken care of. Just go out there and attack." So that's all they're doing. They're going out there to attack.
so,
There's-
so when they see the siege weapons, they're just gonna go running at the siege weapons. and
Hell
they'll
yes.
End up on the
Hell
end
yes.
of a spike.
They're just a band of idiots,
Yeah,
just
they're
running over the
mercenaries,
hills.
man.
Ah!
So that'll be fun.
Yeah. But anyway, that's what we call it tonight. We'll do the rest of this next time. Hopefully next Sunday if everybody's here. We usually play from about 9:30, truthfully, instead of 9 till 12 at night Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. If you guys are coming by, thank you for Nintendo for being in the listening there. He's away. Hopefully we get him back and whatnot. What are we gonna do? A movie tonight?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna do a movie in the Discord. Not my Discord, but the Discord linked in the chat.
Yeah, pasting it right now.
There we go. If you guys want to come by or whatnot. D&D related. We're not going to raid out. We're just going to close it down. Then we're going to do that. Thank you to everybody who came by. If you guys got to take off, have a good night. Thank you for coming by. We'll see you next time.
If you're here and you haven't followed UPM Gaming yet, give him a follow.
Give us a follow.
And then come on by the Discord.
Yeah, come by the Discord. Say hi.
Yeah.
We will see you.
Good night, everybody.
See you guys. I'm just
See you, Drake.
A good night.
get the end of this queued up here.
PMA.
All right, we're going to do the movie out, do the music, and then I'll come back. All right,
See you,
boys.
Jackson, out there, wherever you're at.
See ya.
I mean, Nin.
See you, boys. Bye-bye.
ya.
Melancholy, feel the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost,